joints.
No, I always have layers, but they don't cover the pits.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
He
Layers for the
wears
pits.
to yourself.
You gotta wear layers for the
This
pits.
motherfucker.
Back sweat.
Who but like, I don't understand.
Just get a
that.
full t-shirt.
You wear the extra undershirt because your back sweat, but doesn't it make you sweat more?
I don't think
because
so.
Yeah, I think it does. You're wearing 2 shirts.
Here's what we
No,
need.
I live in a I live in a constant state of moderately sweaty.
You
But I feel like that
presentation,
escalates it though.
No, it does actually create like a barrier layer there, which, so if you think about the heat of the sun's hitting the outside of your shirt, it's kind of creating a layer of air between your skin and your shirt.
Keeps you cooler.
Yeah.
Also, what sun? We're
Well,
in a,
yes,
we're in a
that's true.
windowless
I mean,
box
well,
all day.
if you're in the air conditioning, then who cares?
Well, we always are. That's what
We're
I'm
talking
saying.
about the fact that before
so don't
this,
wear 2 shirts.
That's fair.
Michael and I were flexing for a picture before this, and I've got a
Because
pit
we
stain.
were firing off.
See that?
We finally got around to cleaning the office a little bit.
And then I was like, that's why you wear layers, because I sweat just for walking around.
My main drive.
So you just, but he was like, I do wear layers, but it's you wear
But
a
I
light
just
beater.
wear the beater.
why I
yeah.
just
which
wear-
doesn't help
It
at
doesn't
all
help
for
your own
pit.
It just helps the
pits.
back.
Hey, this
of
is
the
off
pit.
topic. How are you? We're here. We had to dig up Andy.
Black
anything.
shirts work for that too. That's
Look,
I
mean,
normally
it's
wear black
less
shirts,
instead of these.
and then you don't.
We got
notice
some
it.
sponsors
Very slimming
this
as well.
week.
We
We
black
got
it's easier than working out.
Squarespace, Postmates, and MeUndies are sponsoring this episode. Episode number 191. We're inching towards 200. 200. Hey, check us out. That's our Instagrams. We're
Yeah,
still
we do
working on.
Instagrams
I had to dig mine out because I forgot what it
We're
was.
still working on the
It
little,
turned out just my name.
the little camera. Give us till episode 300, and we might be able to pop that logo on there.
I still
it's very
just
complicated.
don't use that thing.
Yeah, but that's where the kids are
that's
at.
where they all
that's where
are.
everybody's
That is
at.
where
The ones that aren't on
You know
TikTok.
how you can tell? You know how you can tell Instagram is where it's at too.
Yeah.
Lannon's got like 17 followers on Twitter, and he has like 1.5 million on Instagram.
Yeah, it is where it's at.
And that's where the 6-year-olds are at.
I
That's
downloaded
why
the
he's got
thing
all the followers.
to play with it because I saw it on an ad on Instagram and I was like, I want to try it out. It's this like pixel loop thing. Have you seen this?
No.
We like
Why
add
did you say
motion
it
to
to me?
pictures.
No, I
You
don't know
never
what
seen
you're
that?
talking
That's a
about.
boomerang, is what
I have no
you're
idea what
saying.
you're saying.
Is that when you
No,
press
it's-
and hold on the iPhone photo and it motions?
No, that's a live photo.
It's
That's
like
okay.
you like draw these things on a picture,
can't
and
draw.
it's like it's hard to see, but it's like you draw like animation lines and anchor points and stuff, and then when you play it, it adds like this motion of like the smoke is moving.
Jeremy's not
on
showing
my
it.
head.
I get you.
But like
Showing Andy
it might be
and
kind of hard. It's probably
Ryan.
gonna be hard to see, but I like you can add in these like motion lines
I don't
behind people's heads, and like
It's
you
like,
can't probably see it from there, but
I
like
can't see
Have
it
you ever
from
been
here.
to like a Chinese restaurant? They have
I've
like
been there.
those those big mosaic scenes, and then but it looks like the water's moving in them.
yeah.
It's like that.
They
There's
put
like
that
a
into
water
an app?
button. You can make the water
They put
move.
that into an app.
They
Oh.
put that in an app.
Damn.
But then it
dude.
just saves it as a video.
Now
I'm
you
like,
just
I
hold
don't
it
want
up.
Chinese restaurant app.
Yeah, you just put it right behind you. And it's
Also,
like when you
that's a
have Chinese
screenshot
food.
from a video, so, I could just
right. I just want to say
Yeah.
to anybody that watched last week's episode or last week's stream, Matt didn't beat the level.
loser.
Oh.
He
Didn't?
quit. I blame it on the alcohol. That's gonna get beeped out. He got halfway through the map, and
Yeah.
then he got to the podcast, and he started drinking, and he didn't beat it.
Because it's Matt. That's
Yeah,
what he does.
and he was
It
like,
doesn't
but
take much drinking to make that happen.
it doesn't. But he does. He always goes in hard because he's like, I don't like beer.
It's true.
The guy would be done with one beer, but he goes straight to liquor. But then he did say today, he's like, no, I played it after that, and I still couldn't beat it. So even though he kept saying, I'm not going to play this, I'm done, I'm not playing it after work,
He still did
obviously he went and played it,
Yeah.
but he couldn't beat it. Does
Matt Bragg with beer. I was on Game Time with him, like just recently.
that come out yet?
Yeah, it's already
The,
out.
the Crash?
Crash
Game
Team
Time?
Racing.
Did
yeah,
he crash everyone?
it
as
was-
for last time.
We
Game
just
Time's
let him
usually
play.
Just one
Oh, okay.
person,
Yeah,
so
it's just one person.
There's no
so we're
beatdown.
like, Matt, you play through and we'll talk. And then, but they brought, a beer for each of us, except Ashley, obviously. So I had one, Matt had one, Kyle had one. So Kyle and I pop malt, more drinking them. I finish mine, and I look over and I see Matt's is still closed, and I'm like, "Hey Matt, what are you gonna do with that? What are you gonna do with that beer over there? Because I only had the one." And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna drink it." And I was like, "It's not open yet." And he's like, "I'll get to it." I was like, and then
warm.
Ashley took it and opened it, and I went, "Ashley, it is now in your hands where this beer goes." Yep. And then she gave it to Matt. And my
Did
life
Matt drink
shat.
it?
No, Ben brought me 2 more beers.
there you go.
Right after.
Happy
it.
ending.
This diverted from a story about Matt drinking beer to you drinking beer.
But then
What happened
He
to the
drank
beer?
it, and it was awesome watching it because he drank the beer, and his performance plummeted.
I mean, did he
missed
slam
ev-
the beer? Or was it just like
There's no way.
He
He
just sipped it.
doesn't need to slam the beer. Matt can have half a beer. and
I'm
he's
just
gone.
questioning, did he finish one
All right.
in the entire show?
I think he did.
Here's
Yeah,
the thing.
I know.
And who drove him home?
Close your mouth, fucking internet. We get him a.
I thought you were pointing at broadcast.
No, them too.
Quiet.
We get him a non-alcoholic beer.
Oh, duels.
And just see if he's fucking stupid.
Those are two different things we're talking about here. The answer could be yes
I've
and
never had
yes.
no duels. Does it just taste like
It's
beer?
worse than beer.
I assume
yeah,
it
my
would be.
dad
It
used to
tastes
drink
like
it.
soap.
It's
I don't
bad.
feel like we're gonna fool him with that. Is there
No, but he doesn't like.
alcoholic whiskey?
No, we would absolutely fool him with
That's
those
a shame.
duels.
Yeah.
He goes like this no matter what he drinks.
yeah,
Like
he might be fooled.
it's real bad.
I have to assume it's
worse.
also
Is there
like
any
a
other kind
gluten-free
of-
pizza is
it's
terrible because
worse
you're just
than
pulling
beer.
shit out of it that makes
Right.
it a pizza. You're pulling stuff out of beer that makes it a beer.
Is there any other kind of non-alcoholic beer that's not O'Doul's that tastes more like regular beer?
not even
Yeah,
worth bringing up in
lemonade.
conversation?
Lemonade tastes like
Mike's
Mike's
Hard
Hard lemonade.
There you go.
There you go.
Just take a lemonade and just like maybe just like.
I was more thinking
just,
like
pee
beer,
in it
not
a little
just-
bit,
but
just like
yeah.
a little bit of urine,
There you go. Just piss a
and then
little bit
you
in.
drink. He drink the lemonade of this. Ooh.
I mean, if
Couple
he's getting
drops.
drunk that fast off one beer, then it's got to be just psychosomatic, right?
I don't
Like he's
know.
not
I mean,
actually
look at
drunk.
him.
No,
He
he's a-
weighs 60 pounds
He's the
and has
psycho
no
in
tolerance.
psychosomatic.
I totally believe it.
He also the issue with our I was talking because he wants to get drunk, me and him, at some point because he wants to
what?
do a let's test.
Okay.
And he's like, we can't be sober for it. And I'm like, you're right. But then the other day I was like, Matt, let's do it. Let's do it right now. I was like, Matt, let's drink and let's
Yeah.
record
He
this.
loves that.
And he's like, it's already 1 or something like that. He's like, I don't want to be drunk like at the end of the day. He's like, I want to give it time to like wear off and stuff. I'm like, you want to start drinking at like 10 and like be drunk by 11?
It's not even in at 10.
That's crazy.
He's not even here.
He wants to start drinking at 10 and be drunk by 10:01.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'll start drinking at 10. I don't, but
yeah.
I mean, we
That's
can't bank
crazy.
on that.
I did that today.
Start drinking at 10?
It was like 11.
It was like 11.
Because you were like drinking on the podcast today. I'm like, I have a little. I
Right.
can't have a lot.
Yeah.
And then
That's why I got this. Just in
pre-gamed.
case. Just in
that's
case
why I
some
started
alcohol
drinking
breaks
at
out.
11. And Jeremy was like, you drinking now? I'm like, I told you I can't drink a lot later. I'm drinking now.
Yeah, and then we had a beer. And that was good.
And a
You
glass
had-
full of vodka.
Michael's
Yeah.
been in a you've been in a real habit lately, and I love it, of sending me slacks
water.
and messages if you're not in the room, but alerting me that it's now noon, and then you walk in and
Yeah.
give me a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoy those. I just get a Slack that says it's noon, and then Michael will come in and hand me a shot.
Yeah,
of
you didn't answer me.
rum.
That was, you were doing the Thief Simulator.
I was doing Thief Sim.
I slacked you. I was like, it's noon. I got no response. So I waited 2 minutes and I just walked in and handed you a shot. And then,
Yeah, you
and then I
did.
left.
It was a shot of rum. We had Captain Morgan in our office.
all
It's
gone now.
gone now.
It's
Yeah,
gone now.
that's it. We finished it. We polished it off during Left 4 Dead yesterday.
What you looking for?
Polish it off was half a shot each.
Yeah.
Was polishing
That's
it
still
off.
polishing.
A human cup. These are all kind of large.
Well, tiki cup's kind of a human cup.
You could just take.
It's pretty large.
We got
no
the
filler.
Achievement Hunter Black
Oh,
Cups
that's
over
crazy
here.
though, but beer looks the best when it's filled up.
Do the
80%.
Mogar one.
All right, now if
Get that away from
you,
me.
the
you make
Mogar, right?
yourself, you can drink out of Remy Tim.
No.
No,
That's just one
again,
in
the
middle.
Mogar
Yeah,
one's
you're
right there.
It's this one.
Also,
Yeah, this is it. This is
I don't
it.
know if you're aware, but glasses do not have to be filled to the top.
No, but it looks the best.
It
They
looks
gotta be
the
filled
best.
to about here.
Okay.
I mean, we got a camera, right? We got 40 of them here. You want it to be camera ready. You're gonna fill it up halfway.
Maybe I should just
like
get
that looks fine because you've been drinking it. You can't start there.
Sure you can.
No, look, see, look, like the evidence
look,
is
it's like the
there.
evidence.
The
Yeah.
evidence is
You
there
can
tell
that it
that
was
was there,
fuller.
yeah.
You go over here.
Here's Ryan. Here we go.
You fill it up.
You swirl it around.
You hold on. You don't turn around. You keep your back to the camera and you go. And you're not really drinking. You just
Or you do what Gavin does,
And
and
you
you
just
just
run it,
do
yeah.
90% foam, and then it looks like.
Maybe I should get drunk
Pour it
tonight.
like an animal.
I haven't been really hammered in a while.
You
Maybe
probably
I should do
you
it.
haven't been really hammered in what, like a week?
No, the
Hey,
last time
babe.
I was really hammered was the live off topic. I
Come
think.
on, you're fucking nuts.
No way.
Yeah.
When
way.
was it?
I don't know.
Because it's not when you guys aren't around.
I'm just saying the Earth is still turning, so
Yeah,
I don't
but-
believe that.
What do you mean it's
answer.
not when we're not around? You're literally saying you're going to get hammered tonight when we're not around.
yeah, I would on stream, but I have
Right,
to,
so probably on stream. Forgive me, I don't watch every episode.
Yeah, no, but
every
I don't-
stream, But I'm assuming.
but I have
it's
to make a
happened.
point, and I haven't done it.
What's the point?
I mean, like the point is to get blasted.
That's healthy.
Yeah, but I just haven't done it. I literally think that the last time was
I
the
don't
with
buy it.
live off topic. I buy it.
Oh, look,
I think
smaller
it is.
glasses.
It also.
Just a little
Man,
too
he's
late.
still here too.
I'll take one.
It's just, I mean, I'm also, I guess it's up for debate of like what's blasted. I mean, there's like
Jeremy Blasted might be different than other.
Yeah, but you're talking
like-
about like fucking live off topic. That was like coma. Okay, that's
I was
super
comatose.
extreme. I'm not
Yeah,
counting
and that's
that.
why I think it knocked me out of the rhythm of getting.
You
in
were
there.
like, I literally slid you back on the stage.
Yeah, you did. You did.
No, but blasted like Eric blasted Emily's Twitter.
Well, she blasted her own Twitter.
Twitter blasted her Twitter.
What happened here?
Eric?
She got pretty hard.
She got herself. Eric did some dastardly deal. I'm just picking up. This is like secondhand knowledge. I just overheard it.
Okay.
He
I was like
wronged-
fourth hand.
He
just threw it
wrongs
in there.
her in some way. And I'm told he stole a joke, and
Michael,
then she was
here's the
like,
thing.
"I'll kill you," and then Twitter was
Eric
like,
We're
only
not-
steals stuff on Twitter.
We're
I've
not
noticed
Steals
it.
everything.
Since we don't have firsthand knowledge, it is our responsibility to just make up wild
"That's
accusations.
true. We
So,
do that. We've been doing that for 190 episodes."
You need to throw this all on Eric right now.
Eric, why did you do it?
It was worth it. It was a good porks
Okay.
joke.
That was real,
There you
Eric.
go.
That wasn't a soundboard.
Yeah.
You guys missed this, by the way.
There's a soundboard?
So this narcissistic piece of shit
Yeah.
who loves himself and also is never here.
I'm right
here.
He
Hates
went
Emily.
into the booth and recorded a whole soundboard of him talking, so when he's not here, they could just push buttons.
Weird.
And they were just wailing on
Wow.
it last week.
Damn.
I was on to them. That was the
There it
soundboard.
is, okay.
Yeah, I heard it, yeah.
It's if it sometimes it can catch you off guard if it's just
Yeah,
one.
baby.
That's the best one. we were like, does he say that? And all broadcasters like, oh my god, all the time. We're like, what? That's like an Eric catchphrase apparently. Yeah, baby.
Classic Eric.
I've been saying
Vintage
it. I've been
Eric.
saying it for a week.
When are we getting that on a t-shirt?
I mean,
Yeah,
well,
baby.
honestly, leave it up.
Yeah, baby.
Just wait for Mega 64 to make it. Then I'll
Let me
buy it.
think
Then-
about that.
Then I'll wait another 6 months to get it.
When he was at my place recently, we were watching a
Yeah,
we
baby.
were watching a pay-per-view, and
Yeah, baby.
all right,
That was
enough.
real. That was real.
Yeah, I heard the
The
difference.
cadence
too.
is different.
He did a couple, by the way, like for the soundboard differently.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
There it is.
Yeah, baby.
Then they also did this really funny thing where they hit all of them at once, and it was brutal.
Yeah, just a bunch
It was like
of Erics.
40 Erics. Anyway, continue. Wrestling.
He
You
said
killed him.
something during the pay-per-view, like something that he found funny. And then he was like, I'm gonna tweet that. I'm gonna tweet that at my friend. And like he loaded up Twitter and he tweeted it at him. And he's like, yeah, like that's pretty funny. And then he scrolled through his friend's Twitter and he goes, oh, we tweeted the same thing like 15 minutes ago. And I was like, and he goes, I'm gonna have to delete it.
gotta
And he
check.
deleted the tweet.
You gotta do some research sometimes.
You gotta be careful, man. You gotta make a joke about Paul Heyman having a women's belt. Come on, man.
Haters
Goddamn.
out there. Well, look, I have now, thankfully, thanks to Emily, I know, don't ever say I'll kill you on Twitter.
Right, just say it
That's
in
bad.
person. That's fine.
It's okay to say that you planted a tracker in a donut and fed it to Matt.
That's fine.
That's fine. That's fine.
Because people don't know if that's real or not.
I'm also just thinking like that means Ryan's fucking with my donuts. 'Cause
No,
this guy
just
doesn't
Matt's.
bring in-
You can plan
My
which
point
ones
is, I bought them.
Yeah, I
When's
know.
Ryan bringing in
I
donuts?
did bring in donuts once, and like nobody ate them, and I felt sad.
I also
Ryan, why do you think I bring them in so often? Because I get let down so often. Remember Chad? Didn't take a
remember
fucking
Chad.
taco.
Oh, Chad really fucked up
What
the
a
other day.
fucking insult. That guy, you want to
Yeah.
talk about put a fucking mark on your back. He was sitting right out there before we started, and he like waved to me, and I was like,
He doesn't even know what he's done.
It's a shame
I
that he ruined the good
really
relationship
hammered him
we had
after he
with.
left the room.
Yeah.
It's true. He walked in and asked us.
In true
to
Achievement
do
Hunter
something.
fashion, the second he left, you hammered him.
Yeah.
That, by the
I
way,
gave
if,
him- I
if you
gave
come
him-
in the Achievement Hunter office, that will happen
Here's
to
the
you.
thing.
I'm sorry.
I gave him a nugget to his face.
A taste.
I absolutely said something to him.
There's
And
a
then I
dribble.
hammered him.
well,
Yeah.
he came in and he was asking us to do
for
something.
a fucking favor.
He asked us for a favor, and we did that.
Weird accent.
And we did, and we were like, all right, we'll do it. Michael, during the conversation, went, by the way, I got kolaches. Do you want
tacos. It
Tacos.
was
That was
torchies.
it. He was like, do you want a taco? I got a whole thing of tacos. And Chad's like, no.
Now,
I
did
don't
you
want
did
it.
you
I'm
what
going-
did you extend to him? Was it a ranch hand or a bean
Both.
and cheese?
Both.
Both?
He had
Yeah.
the option.
Got the option.
He had the option of a
That's
ranch.
the
hand.
thing.
Even when there's no ranch on, I was like, I'll take a bean and
And
cheese.
you know what
It's
his
there.
excuse was?
What?
He was going to eat sushi.
With Ellie.
That's
Don't
why-
lie.
not even that much
Motherfucker, you
food.
can cram sushi on top of anything.
Yeah, really
Also,
can.
you don't,
Sushi's
you
not
don't,
filling.
you don't leave hungry. Also, that's why there's the bean and cheese. Oh, I'm going to lunch? I'll take the bean and cheese.
Yeah.
The light taco. The
Yep.
polite thing to do.
And so he's like, all right, I'll see you guys at this time to film whatever. It didn't happen, but he's like, I'll see you this time to film whatever. He leaves. And Mike was like, I'm not going to do that. You're going to take a taco.
He said to me, he went,
Scumbag.
I went, oh, you want a taco? And he's like, no, I'm going to go to lunch. I'm like,
What kind of answer is that?
there's 2 tacos and like different kinds. Which one do you want? He's like, nah, I mean, I'm about to go to lunch and then I'll be full. And
Tacos are portable.
And I just went, all right.
The honorable thing to
Interesting
do.
That was
answer.
it.
The honorable thing to do in this situation is you accept the taco.
Yeah.
You take a bite and say you will enjoy it on the way to your next destination and throw it away.
Absolutely.
That's fine.
You can
Just
do that.
Out of the room.
You
throw
still
it away.
accept it.
You take the bite.
Absolutely. He walked out of the room and I went, did you fucking see that? Who else heard that?
I
And
heard
everyone heard it. And I go, if you don't take the taco, we don't know we can trust you.
We
Yes, that is what you
immediately
said.
Set to sabotaging what he
It's
asked
true.
us to do.
It's true. He said, how do we undo what he just asked us? Because he burned me unbelievably. Can't believe it.
Here's our lesson to everyone. else in the
Later that
company.
day, I ate another bean and cheese. It was like a fucking stick of gum. It was like gulp. And then I got angry again. I was
There's-
like, he could have gobbled that up in a second. Plenty of room for
There's a
sushi.
lot of people who want to ask Achievement Hunter for, help with
What
stuff.
are you doing whispering over there? What's happening?
And then he was like fake
You
walking.
can just
Trevor.
eat. You can eat on set
you
if you
can
want.
eat on set, but shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
no, I'm not gonna talk and eat. I'm
Well,
not
you were
gonna
talking over there, and it's
Andy, you want
distracting
middle?
the show.
I'll go middle.
You made him be on. I hope you're proud.
Now,
Get
Trevor,
out. No,
that
sit
is
down.
that is Papa John's pizza. is
It's
it
Papa
not?
John's
I knew
pizza.
it.
Damn, Ryan. Fucking
Where's the garlic
that
butter?
immediately.
I already ate that on the other half. This is just 2 slices.
Why did you turn down chicken?
turn down chicken?
Chick-fil-A, we got
Son, I
Chick-fil-A.
had some nugs earlier. Okay, I already
Doesn't
ate those.
answer the question.
I didn't turn down
But
the-
Chick-fil-A nugs are
Listen,
another
are you
level.
talking about chicken on the pizza?
No, I'm talking about Chick-fil-A.
Oh, did I turn that down?
Well, I right before I came over here,
well, this is already paid for.
Sarah was like, this is also, I'm not paying. Sarah was like, hey, they didn't want anything from the main room. Do you want Chick-fil-A? And I was like, what, are they nuts? Yeah. And now I'm here.
Well, we ate the kolaches.
I've been eating
I
kolaches
ate
all
one
day.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've had
that's it
2
for me.
and 3 donuts. Here's the thing. There was only 3 chocolate donuts in there. Those are my favorite. I ate one. It was on point.
The seat is so
It was
low.
on
You're down there.
Why is
I'll
this
take the
one
low
the
seat
low
if you
one?
want.
I feel like I'm like
marble
a
one over
child.
there.
What's the problem, little man?
Shut up, Vern.
Yo, you hammered him.
Yeah, Trevor called me Vern Shorter the
On
other day.
that one is just
The
flat.
bitch?
Get that one.
this one.
Get that.
I'll
That's,
take
you know probably why? Jackseed.
Yeah.
No. It's a different.
Problem solved.
That's the one I was on the other
What's going
day.
on here?
Gone. We should mark this and.
What's going on here?
Problem solved.
It's my stool prank.
All right.
Thanks, Andy.
I was on that one the other day, and I was like, "This feels wrong," and everyone's like, "It's
No,
the
I'm-
same."
But
chair.
no one can
Right.
tell with you.
Yeah.
If you sit down and go, I feel short, we're like, great. Anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, what do I say
But
to
it's
that?
not that it was the short thing. It was like cushy. It was too cushy.
What a
Well,
complaint.
you don't like having your ass comfortable?
It was,
I know,
no, it was
right?
far more comfortable than these actually.
know.
But yeah, you're way down there.
Way down.
When you sag in,
Yeah.
I don't like that feeling. I need structure.
Have you? Are there,
Anyway,
those
Chad's a
couches.
dead man.
Those couches you sit on, you go
Chad's
like if
dead?
you fall into them. Yeah.
Not
You
yet.
need to
To
talk.
us,
He'll be dead.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
Don't turn
dang.
that, don't
To
turn
the
that
rest
on
of the
I
taco.
world.
just saw him. He's out there,
Yeah.
being dead.
I
He
saw
probably
him
can
too.
hear this. I don't know.
I hope so. I hope so.
He'll know.
People ask Achievement Hunter for favors and stuff like that, and they're like, "Can you help us do X, Y, and Z?" And we go, "Yeah, sure." And then we immediately start discussing how
once
to
every
ruin
2
that.
years, someone asks us
Yeah.
for a favor, because then
I think maybe this is why.
people forget.
Right.
Time goes by,
Gotta-
seasons change, and then they think maybe it'll be different.
No, and then we start going,
then
"All right,
you-
how
then
can
you
we literally
have
ruin
the-
whatever they're filming?"
You
Yeah.
have the balls to turn down a taco. Yo, I've been in a good mood this week. I've been feeding you. Been filling you up.
Yeah, you reverted back to that again. I feel like it went away for a little
No,
while,
but this is different.
and now
It's
it's, back.
a different
like
level.
2 days back to
Sometimes-
back.
This is 3 days, my friend.
Yeah, he did
Sometimes,
kolaches, tacos,
sometimes
kolaches.
it's like, hey, I brought this in, eat it, you fat piece of shit, and then you're like, why? And then you shove it into your mouth.
Yeah.
This is like, dude, I brought food. Eat it if you want. That's different.
No, yeah, you're not.
I
really-
haven't stood there and went, put it in your mouth.
No, and like the thing is, you gave me like an egg McMuffin the other day too.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, Michael walked
I
in
got
with an
an
egg
extra.
McMuffin and a hash brown, and he's like, "You want this?" And I was like, "Of
That's a
course
fine
I want
breakfast,
this."
my
Yeah,
On
friend.
his
and I
own
ate that.
birthday, no less.
On his birthday, yeah, I ate the
Well, that's
shit
like
out of that.
that's like the whole.
couldn't turn it
it's like
down to
you
that
like
point.
you almost like have to bring in food for your birthday. I don't know why that's a thing, but that's
No,
kind
you
of the thing.
definitely
At least in the
don't.
support room, it is when
When's
it's your
your
birthday.
birthday?
February 28th.
I look forward to those donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So happy you asked. I've been waiting for
That's like
someone
the
to ask.
the first time.
You know, I was born an hour before leap year.
An hour before. You could have been. What's your age divided by 4?
Oh, you're doing the
I
thing.
would have been what 6?
You're doing
5?
what he's been saying for years. This
Stop
is
it.
exactly what
Stop
he
it.
wants.
So wait, So if
Since I've known Andrew, he's like, dude, if I was born today, it's like when he turned 20, he's like, if I was born
I
today,
haven't
if
said
I was
it
born
in a
one day later,
long time.
I'd be
It's not
5.
the case.
I'd be,
Shut up.
I'd be 5 years old. I'd be 5 years old this year.
Almost interesting.
It's almost interesting.
so if you're born on February 29th, do you not get presents?
Andrew
Yeah.
Blanchard.
You don't age.
Like no one
Almost
gives you, no one gives
interesting.
a shit about you.
You don't age, man. You age once every 4 years.
I've seen
it's
it.
incredible.
I've seen it.
Man, that'd be a great
Oh
power.
God, I
That's
hope
what
I have a
happened to
kid on
Keanu
February
Reeves.
29th.
Yeah,
When
Keanu
they're
Reeves
3,
might
they're
born
like,
on
I'm
leap year.
3, Dad, and I'm like, fuck you. No, you're not.
You're 0.
I'll see you when you're 1 next year.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Andy's dream.
God damn. Oh, that'd be awesome.
No.
Fuck that kid.
1 second later, there would have been beer on the table. It was going towards my mouth.
So I was freaking out over there because I don't know if Steffi's posted it yet, but
You are
So-
jabbering.
Doing
Oh,
it
is it
now.
an
I
alien?
was getting jabber. You know what? It's because I was excited. I had some pizza in my
He was
hand.
dancing.
I had just slopped down some Chipotle barbecue, honey,
What? Okay.
chicken nugs. I was slopping them down.
That was a lot of descriptors.
Yeah,
Just kept
well,
going.
I was excited about them. Anyway,
Dan reading
It
the
started with
menu.
Chipotle, and like, that's a
Chipotle,
restaurant.
barbecue, chicken nugget, burger, pizza supreme.
It's like the Dan Gritchie version.
bye
of
Papa
Yeah,
John's.
It
I started
unfolded
it.
so slowly, I had time to go, but Chipotle doesn't serve barbecue.
That's true. So have you guys ever been in our office?
Yeah, every,
I've
usually
been a
5
couple
days a week.
times.
That's good. That's good. That was a test. That was a test. You all get paid this week. Now, have you ever been in the office after dark?
Occasionally.
Yes.
Yeah. And you know how dark our building gets, right?
You need to
Correct.
get the light.
And
It's
then
freaky.
they turn the alarm on
It's-
you
nah.
if you're
Yeah,
not careful.
when it starts beeping at you.
Oh yeah. It'll
It
give
gets
me the
dark in
warning.
there, and there's a lot of instruments because Soundcheck rents out instruments.
They're everywhere. There's
I've-
hazards everywhere.
I've been in there at night, and I'm like, I'm not superstitious.
You're a little
stitious.
That's
You
the
really
joke.
fumbled
And
that.
I fumbled
Mini
it
stitious,
right into Andy's lap. There's a joke for you.
He just handed
like-
out good feels today.
And like
Michael Scott
I've heard
is what it
things rattling around in the night, right? And so this building like sketches me out when it's dark.
Damn.
I always have to get like 2 flashlights and like walk down the hallway.
Damn,
like this.
dude.
I use my lightsabers like General Grievous on the hallway.
That's good.
It's a
He
light
died.
source
He
and a
died, though.
weapon.
Yep.
Yeah.
He
So
died.
he's dead. So
He had 4 of them.
yeah.
Yeah.
You spin him around like Grievous.
Yeah. I go.
Then you make this impenetrable force.
You just make a fucking weed whacker.
Yeah. So anyway,
Matt coughs like Grievous, so he could be Grievous.
let's let that breathe for a minute.
Guys, we're too mean to Matt.
We're not.
That's what
we?
I've learned
Really
from
not.
the
But
most
we have
recent
fun.
Galactic
Too
Draft.
nice to Matt.
But if you
Oh.
say
Too
we
mean to
have
Matt.
fun at the end of it, it negates the mean comment.
So you do that, Andy. Anyway,
Wow.
lead to today. I haven't been in the office like in like the pitch black in a while. But Steffi pulls up the camera and shows me a video clip. It's got the night vision on because all
yeah.
the lights are out. And she's like, just watch this. I'm like,
Oh, is
she's
it-
like, this is 10:30 at night. Just watch.
Alec was freaking the
And they
fuck out. Here
already
it
have
is.
it in broadcast.
Oh yeah, there's our office.
And it's just sitting there.
Oh,
And it gets nudged.
Yeah, it
And
does-
then
It
Oh,
was a
that's a
bug.
pretty serious nudge.
it's a serious nudge. Did you see the orb? Go look. Or
probably
was that
a bug.
that was a mouse.
Yeah.
That's a mouse, not a ghost.
It's probably a bug.
I mean, there wasn't a bug moved the camera. It's probably a fucking rat.
Wait,
You
all
realize we've had mice in our office, right?
Listen.
But what bumped into it?
it is a substantial movement.
We got
a
mice.
fucking rodent. For
We got
sure.
They don't.
We
They
got
can't go on the
ghost
We
wall.
either have a mouse
they
or a
can.
ghost.
We got
Of course
ghost
they can.
mice.
Sarah said, dude, like, I found out about that just before the podcast.
Yeah.
She's like, she came in to fix the camera because she's like, it got moved. And like, nobody gave a shit in the office. She was like, no, but it got like moved a lot. And I was like, okay, great. What, it's.
And I was like,
that
how
was
much
spooky as
weight
hell.
are you pressing right
Yeah,
now?
I'm like, no one cares. And Ryan's like, it's probably the fucking cable or something, like, whatever.
Yeah,
Which
you know,
that-
cables that just yank themselves.
Look,
Listen,
I'm just
shit
saying,
happens.
Alec
Okay?
was
that looks to me
freaking-
like
Dude.
friction just broke down for a second.
Dude,
You know?
listen, shit happens.
It was like
You're talking about
it's made
static.
hell.
You're talking about static friction.
Right,
Bringing me
and then-
back friction coefficient
And then
got broken.
it just popped a little.
You bring me back to Haunter, motherfuckers like, I heard a squeak. And it's like, this house is 400 years old. No shit. Pipes rattle. Water moves. Fucking air is moving, okay?
house sound.
I fucking, so many times in my house, like, I have my laundry room is like the kitchen, and then there's a door to the
Yeah.
laundry room, it's a little room, and then
Yeah.
there's a garage. And if I have like one of the doors open and then there's an AC vent, the pressure
Right.
will slam a door closed.
Yes.
It's like, shit happens.
Yeah.
There's moving shit, okay? And someone's like, oh, A ghost.
Ghosts happen,
gives a
Michael.
shit?
Like
Ghost hunters.
Ghost
For a
care.
haunter, you have to.
God's
You really
sake.
have to extend your disbelief there. Of like,
Suspend
your
I
disbelief. Sorry.
extend it.
Extending it,
I
you
extend
believe
it
even
to-
less.
Yeah, extending it. I don't believe anything.
Extending your disbelief when nothing is real.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You're not here. You're not here. None of you is here.
Simulation, and
That's
I
the word
hate
I was
it.
looking for.
You got. I mean, you got there. You did not.
But,
We can't disprove it.
So you really have to do that because otherwise,
'Cause
we
it's
don't want a
nonsense.
show full of people going like,
I do.
"That's just closed," and you go, "Yeah,
I
but
do.
obviously the air pressure in here changed when this opened."
Right. Well,
That's
because
what I'm there
obviously-
for.
But I
humans
understand
are
that. That's
most of
fine.
us
We
are
can
there
have
for.
that person.
But you don't need 5 people
don't
on
need
a
5
hook
of them.
going, oh, that's a speaker of doom.
Listen,
And I will
that's
say-
ghost
And there's been
problems,
stuff that we
okay?
can't explain before.
There's been stuff we can't explain.
Right, you.
Hey, pipe
Hunter
down.
has absolutely taken my level of disbelief up. Like seeing shit
I
like
agree.
that.
I agree.
Now all of a sudden we're like, yeah, but I also summoned a demon in the middle
right?
of a
Yeah,
prison.
we did that.
You're not going to impress me with turning
We
the
had a
camera
weird
15
thing
degrees.
at Penhurst that's coming up. Hey, that's
Chad didn't take that taco.
that got announced for. That's got like a date now, right?
What?
Or like
What
a,
the fuck are you saying?
Haunter
right now?
season 2.
Okay.
Remember when
think
we
it's-
announced the last season and this guy wasn't listening?
I was drunk.
Dude.
I was
You
drunk
went on a
and
whole,
real.
you
There is
did
a
a whole
difference.
pitch, and he's like, "But when's it coming out? Do we know?"
okay.
Here's a good segment.
Two
things happened.
When's it coming
You
out?
motherfucker.
2 things happened that gave me 0% chance of knowing what you were talking about. I was drunk,
Yep.
and there was cake, and I was really focused on that
was there
cake.
Those
cake?
are important things.
Was it a Spyro cake?
No,
Or
it
was
wasn't
not
the
that
Spyro one.
Okay.
But there was cake.
Because that would have
there
been a
for
third
some
point.
reason. I remember I was looking at it and I was like deciding like how much I wanted and everything like that. And then you were talking, I was like, I'll ignore him for
I was
now. And
babbling
I came
on
back
a
and,
little bit.
and asked about the thing.
What kind of
But
cake was it?
I don't know. I was drunk.
You must have wanted it. What kind of cake? You don't remember?
Sugar.
Sugar cake.
Sugar cake.
Sugar cake.
Lemon.
Cake.
You know what's good cake?
No way
Spice
it's
cake. You
lemon.
ever have spice cake?
Like a
Is it
spiced rum
spicy?
cake?
No, it's just called.
then
It's
you
just
take out the
called
cake?
spice cake. I don't really know what it is, but
Hold the
it's
cake, please.
Great. 2020. Yeah, so it's in 2020. The Haunter season 2 will come out.
January.
January 2020.
Spooky old January.
Is it still a first only, or is it not anymore?
No, dude.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. We changed how first Matt's got a journal post on it.
Nice.
I'm not
Yeah,
Matt.
check it out.
I'm not
I
Matt.
just show up. You're not Matt. You're a but. Don't even dare say that to me. Like, if you don't know nothing, who do you think you're talking
I got
to?
you.
You're the guy that when someone goes, "What's happening?" I go, "Dude."
Here's what it is.
The plane was circling.
I
It
was
made it
saying,
land.
I'm not Matt.
I
Matt's
just
got
sit
a
in my
beautiful
seat.
way
You're
with
talking
words.
about Matt Hullum, for
Yes.
the love of God.
Well,
No, I
obviously.
was
He didn't
Matt
say
earlier.
yeah.
I was Matt earlier this week
I'm
because I
just
had a
I'm
cough.
just saying, Matt Bragg isn't explaining why Hunter is coming out in January 2020 and why it's non.
But I'd love to hear him try.
Here you go.
AH 10th anniversary. That's why
Nah.
the cake was here.
The Anna anniversary.
And also, the
Oh, there's
11th
that
is in 2
Chick-fil-A.
days.
also, if you're
What
watching
did I
this,
tell you?
Oh my!
What did I tell you? How did I tell you to deliver it?
Don't kick it.
Sarah said to me.
Not a powerful kid.
Okay,
Sarah.
just mine. Sarah said to me, "So when I get the chicken, you want me to just come and throw it at you?" And I was like, "Well, don't throw it. Actually, put it on the floor and kick it across the room like a gun."
Holy
That's what I wanted.
yeah.
Like,
Gun?
kick
What?
it across like an
Right.
action movie.
Drop
This
the
is just
gun.
called Chick-fil-A
and put-
sauce.
Yeah,
it's
okay.
Thanks,
good.
Sarah.
That's the first time I had it.
How
was
many
last
ingredients are in it?
Yeah,
it's like
it's-
30.
This little baby
All
cup.
good things.
It's complicated,
I'm sure.
man.
Look.
This baby cup is only a mere 100 to 120 calories.
That's
This
really
is-
not
Does it say it on there?
I
or-
mean,
I
it
think-
contains the distilled essence of a
look at it.
Chick-fil-A. Every
I
time
would
they tear
ex-
one down, they grind it up and put it in the
expect
sauce.
it to be more, to be perfectly honest, than 100.
It's a lot, whatever it is. I don't remember.
Concentrate mustard flavor.
yeah, dude.
Tastes like mustard.
They got a
hate
mustard, and they
mustard, but
beat
that's
it up.
good.
There's
Yeah.
also mustard and mustard seed in it, and mustard flavor.
But it wasn't
Do
concentrated
you want
enough.
mustard or not, dude?
The main ingredient, the top ingredient, is soybean oil
Yeah.
Duh.
You gotta
That's
have
the
like
main
and
Well, that's
barbecue
what-
sauce.
you gotta have a base.
So there's the most amount of soybean oil than any other ingredient in here.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
You're
time
doing
for
the thing.
Achievement Hunter to get in the sauce business.
I'm gonna do the thing.
You're doing the
Yeah,
thing where
yeah.
you chew in the top.
All the sauces that use
Nom, nom, nom.
like fucking P. Terry's. It's just like a Thousand Island kind sauce, right? I mean, it's just like
That
ketchup
orangey
and some,
color
yeah.
sauce that everyone has.
It's
yeah.
all just mixed sauces. You just take
I mean,
other
that's- I
sauces,
mean,
you mix
I
them
would
together, make a
argue
signature
correct.
sauce. We should make a signature
The
sauce.
Mac sauce is a tweak on that.
The Mac sauce
Very similar.
is in
very
a
close.
league of its own, really.
I mean, it's still like a tweak on Thousand Island,
Listen.
for sure.
yeah, it is.
It's that color.
It's
The-
it's
no,
a pickle. It's
the
And there's
line-
diced pickles in it. It's like ketchup. other shit in it.
The prime of that
Also-
So many
sauce.
shit in it?
No,
Damn.
that Thousand
only
Island.
I don't care what to do to it, it's
Alfredo's, 'cause
delicious.
he gets mayo.
Yeah, Alfredo gets mayo all the time.
But I just saw
Not on purpose.
McDonald's, they're gonna get more international shit. Apparently, it
Yeah?
was such a hit. You know, they got the
Oh,
international
Oh, I loved
menu.
it. We had this
big Fatto McEaty burger.
I think it's the Spanish
called.
thing. Dude, it had a big fatto name. I
Dude,
forget
also
what it was.
the McStroop.
The Stroop waffle McFlurry?
McFlurry.
Yeah.
Is
Oh, yeah.
amazing. I was just reading yesterday. They were like, they're busting out more.
Damn,
So
busting them out.
we're still going even further around.
I
the
didn't
world.
have the Canada one. Did anyone have that? It was like the mozzarella
Ryan?
tomato.
I had
Ryan
it,
had
yeah.
that.
Well, how was it? Was that
Said it was all right.
All right.
It sounded like a chicken parmesan, but on a sandwich.
Kind
Kinda.
These
Honestly, the mozzarella
four
didn't play.
items could
Didn't
be
play?
next.
It's contested.
I didn't see what
What's
they
that?
were.
There's a
Lay it
mile.
on us.
It is.
A mile.
What are the four
There's no
items?
picture, so we don't know.
Well, he can read words.
Oh boy!
I'm surprised
Oh,
it did
my
so well in
boy.
Americans were like,
Oh, my
yo, go back
goodness.
to your, initial country, Canadian burger.
The teriyaki chicken sandwich from Japan is
Okay.
really good.
Here we go. Hang on.
We got-
Everyone, quiet down.
What we got?
A savory ranch burger from Mexico.
Ranch burger.
Got it.
A grand premium chicken sandwich from France.
Grand and premium.
Wow.
A
I'm sold.
McChicken McMuffin from Japan.
Oh, I heard about that.
McChicken McMuffin?
McChicken McMuffin
Okay.
from Japan.
that like
and
a-
a caramel brownie McFlurry from Canada.
That sounds good.
That I'd be all about.
Is it out now?
No. It's,
okay.
It's not even
this is all
it's not
rumors.
This
These
is
are
like,
McDonald's
lost me.
rumors.
that's a leaked list.
Speculation.
It's leaked.
If only we knew
That came
someone
out
at
at
McDonald's
That came out at McCon.
that we could try and confirm.
At the
these
panels
things with.
only. They weren't streamed.
He's not gonna tell us. Then we'll just tell everyone.
Well, he might tell us, but
They-
he not tell us. He
they
said, don't
should-
tell
He'd be
nobody
like,
else.
please don't.
They should do MCon though.
Why?
God.
Yeah, and then it's
Why?
spelled with two
Isn't
C's.
that
It's
called?
McCon.
Isn't that America?
Yeah.
No, we're
Go
living
one
in it.
block.
Every day's at a
Every
McDonald's
day
con.
at every corner.
And the show floor is the food court at the mall.
Dude, nah, food court's competition.
Dude,
Does
I used to
every-
show up at my mall in Burlington like at a certain time because everyone would have the free samples out and you just make a round.
Yep. And then they forget you by the time you loop
Exactly.
around.
Yep.
Just
Just
keep
go back
looping.
around again.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing. You
Free
say they
lunch.
forget you. I think they don't care.
Yeah.
No one's going, hey, you just had one. They just
already
stand there and they want to die. And like, you want to eat it? You want to eat it?
Yeah, we bled Julius.
If you take all of them, I won't get yelled at. Please take more. Like, I'm sure they're like, you still got samples. Like, some poor motherfucker is just like, I gotta eat them all.
bled
I'm gonna
Orange
get yelled at.
Julius dry, bled
Or,
DQ
dude,
dry.
Orange Julius is like
Any movie,
that's high class mall.
Yeah,
like, movie
slurping
or-
those down.
any movie or TV show where they like to highlight that of like, it's such a common trope of like disguising yourself to go back for
You
samples.
don't need to do that.
They
Yeah.
would love it if you just ate all of them.
If you just walked up and said, "Could I have that tray?"
That's
Right.
probably
idiot.
Well,
That's
because their
like-
managers push them to
Well, that's
sell
what I'm
it.
saying. That's like
yeah.
selling reserves at
Right.
like GameStop.
Yeah.
Like, please God, reserve a game. You don't even have to buy it. You can cancel it later. I
Just
need
do
this.
it.
Just do it so I can get the thing. and
No
then get
one
the
wants
little
to
mark.
hold that tray and have a fight about it. They don't want to go.
Right.
Sir,
Hey,
you're
security!
taking space.
This guy had a piece of cheese
If I could
already.
walk out and pass out while holding it, that would make it fly. That or you just go find the nearest trash can and dump them all in and come back
Well,
and
that's
be
why
like,
you
manager,
have to
they're
have it
flying.
I sold them all.
in a not the sample fashion, but when I worked at ShopRite, which is like a grocery store on the East Coast, I would mainly just bag groceries because that's all you could do when you were 15. You had to be 16 to be a cashier. They're like 1 year older till you can touch the money.
Whoa.
That's when they
So,
trust you.
Yeah.
16.
So
That's when you can vote.
you could bag groceries, and then occasionally they'd tell you to restock the shelves because from all the people that brought shit up, and they're like, the coupon doesn't work, fuck you. And then it just ends up getting thrown into a cart, and it gets more and more, and then you got to take the cart and put all the shit back. Dude, I would just be like, you move something, throw all this shit on the shelf, and then cover it back up. That's like the equivalent of just ditching the samples. I'd be like, I mean, these are lima beans, and this is the fucking potato chip aisle. It's like, man, they won't find it.
They'll think of some
I
customer
did that all the time.
who took a baseball and shoved it into the cereals. Like, I don't
Listen,
want this anymore.
When they're saying we can't trust you to touch the money, I mean, they're probably right if I'm doing that. It's
true.
I'm just like, they're not
I
gonna,
worked at a
Although-
grocery
they're
store.
not gonna know.
Although I was 16 on my second day, I accepted 2 counterfeit 20s and I knew they were fake, but I was afraid to say anything.
It's like it's blank on the back because
No,
it's
it
just
was
says
no.
this-
On the
it just
other
says
side, it
this
was
money.
upside down, and it was like Monopoly money flimsy. It was like a piece of paper. They ordered a piece of, they got a piece of gum, and I gave him back like $18.50. I'm like,
Wow.
and then the second guy right behind him gave me the same fucking counterfeit 20, and I was
Damn,
like,
dude.
okay, here we
didn't
go.
do
I
the-
give you the same 20. Did you
look
take
at
it
the
out of the
light?
register? And
Well, no, they had like the similar printing process, but it was
were
like
a
on
te-
an
they were-
inkjet
They were
printer.
a team.
Yeah. That
I
was like-
3D printed this 20.
And then the
It's
next
plastic.
week, my first day on cart duty, I broke the doors,
Yeah,
bringing
it
all the carts
happens,
in.
dude.
Worst employee.
I worked there for 6 years.
Nice.
Oh god.
I
long time.
I've never worked at a job for 6 years. That's a fucking
I've
long
worked
Than this?
at
How long have you been
2.
here?
I
6
5
years?
years?
This
What's the
lazy
date
piece of
today?
shit.
July 26th, so I got 6 days before I'm here for 5 years.
Okay.
But even still,
That
yeah,
means
it's
you
not
got less
6.
than a year left. Because you'll never work a job for 6 days.
Yeah,
6
no,
years.
I'm out of here, man.
Yeah.
As long as Matt can you fire Matt before me?
Man.
I just looked up and it's like my name in all caps on the
Matt
chat.
is an
It's
institution.
like, I know.
What?
This is my name, which is in all caps for multiple people going.
The other
Andy.
thing I would do.
I get that a lot.
Simultaneously with it, what worked in conjunction with hiding the shit is you just do nothing. Like, cause someone's like, "Hey, you gotta go take this cart back," and you're like, you're on the clock, and I would just slowly walk up and down the aisles doing nothing, and then they're like, "Where the fuck are you?" They call you over the speaker.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I do
God.
that. Yep.
Because then they're like, I'm gonna check your cart to see if you're doing anything or if you're
You just
aimlessly
shove it all in
wandering.
one and then-
So that's you get to kill time
one
and
man
shovel
so
it all
bad
in
so
one
much?
shelf.
What is it? Oh,
How is one man so bad at so much?
he's talking about Michael, I'm sure.
I worked there for a solid 6 months.
Dude, that call of like, where are you? But like
Yeah.
when I worked at a pottery barn, when I worked in the
Did you
stock
get high a
room.
lot?
Well, I wish.
Distillery barn.
I worked in the stock room, so I had the walkie-talkie on me, and so
Whoa!
people
that's
on the
cool.
floor
I
selling.
I got an apron.
Well, so people working on
with
the
like a
floor.
smock.
With pockets.
Like my only job was like, someone wants to buy this. How many of them do we have? Can we sell them this thing? They'd be like, it's everywhere, and I was like up on like a top shelf, like laying down. I would just climb up the shelves and
Oh my
hang
God.
out on the top
Jerry
shelf.
would activate.
I read-
Well, there was a
They're like,
box of
"Where are you?"
pillows on the very top shelf, and you could go in and fall in the box, and it was
Dude,
the greatest thing
This
ever.
is kind of a dark turn on this story, but I just read an article like yesterday or the day before, and I can't remember where it was. But some, I want to say it was like a grocery store employee went missing like 10 years ago. And the store closed like 3 or so years ago, and then I guess they were like either renovating it or demolishing it or
no,
something.
I don't like where this
and they
is going.
found the guy's body behind a freezer. And so it was like he just went missing and
preserved.
nobody ever knew.
Yeah.
And it was just like
It was like a heart
it was-
attack or
no. It was heart. I just read it, but it was just like something like there was like this big freezer. It's like a loud ass room where it was like
Yeah.
and there was a gap in between the wall, and apparently he like fell in between the gap, and it was like a 10-foot drop.
Oh,
So he was
God.
stuck like 10 feet down, and I'm reading it like, why the fuck was he up there? And literally it's like, yeah, they interviewed people, and apparently like that was like a hangout spot, like on top of the thing.
Well, good enough. It should have been working.
They would go there when they took like off the clock breaks. Like they weren't loud breaks. They would go there and take breaks and like hide. And the guy probably just like slipped and fell in.
But no one noticed the smell?
Well, he's frozen, right? Was it?
What?
Fuck if I know.
Oh,
No,
God.
they were just like, there's no way anybody would hear him.
Was
They'd have
it-
to like look back there. But I was just like, it was like
That
10-year
is
missing
insanitary.
person.
And no
thing
one
solved.
was gonna.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so that's your fault.
That sounds like an urban legend to get people to work. It's like, don't slack off because you'll
Listen,
die.
they would have
just
found
read
me
it.
in the box of pillows
I
eventually.
just read it like yesterday.
Well, no one wants
And I
to
was
give
like,
up the
fuck.
good spot.
Or you would have found the Doritos we hid in the rugs. Cause like they're like they had carpets in Pottery Barn, right? And they're all rolled up
the
like that.
hole
And they're
in
in
the
the
middle.
plastic with the hole in the middle. So some of them were like cut so that you could like lift up the end of it and look and see the rug itself and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So we would just hide bags of Doritos in there. So me and my buddy, like who worked there, my sister's old boyfriend actually, like we would work there and we just go like and like pull a bag of Doritos out and start eating it.
How'd they break up?
I don't remember how.
It was Doritos in the carpet.
Okay.
Yeah, he was very messy.
I honestly don't remember.
Someone
She's
said,
married now, so
There's a couple
who
people
cares?
saying, like, talking about the article I mentioned in the chat. I don't know if this is accurate. Somebody said that, like, the heat produced from the freezer, like, semi-mummified him, which may
dried him
have
out?
I guess
prevented
it-
the
yeah.
smell.
Cooked
He
him a
got
little bit.
raisined.
So he got dried up.
He was a
Yeah.
raisined
Yeah.
human.
I don't know.
Dehydrated.
I'm just reading this from the chat, but
But rest in peace. To
I
that
mean,
guy. seriously,
obviously,
if that's real.
nobody. I mean, it's definitely real that it happened. I just don't know about that part.
Then-
That it happened.
rest in peace. I'm sorry that happened. That's all.
That's like 10 years ago.
Well, he's
But,
gonna,
I
he's
mean,
gonna
I-
come haunt our camera.
Why would you say that?
He's gonna nudge it now.
What did they think? He just like ran away or got abducted?
Well, it was
or-
the no.
Probably
It
just
was
fell,
no.
right?
It was
Missing
no.
people.
that-
No.
I didn't
Like,
mention
what
this
do they
because it wasn't
assume
really
happened?
relevant to
No.
the story.
Assume a
But
missing
there was like
person,
some
yeah.
snowstorm, and the dude he did like ran away. He left his house
And went to
like,
work.
and went to hide out at work.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
it was just off hours, which is another reason why nobody
okay.
knew he was
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
And then apparently fell because it was a big snowstorm or something. And then it happened then. And so the place wasn't open when
Was
it
the freezer
happened.
inside or outside?
I mean, I think it was inside. I assume it was a back room.
Shane,
That would always blow. This is something that's taking stuff there. That would always blow my mind when I was at the grocery store and you go in the freezer and you're looking to grab something in the shopping part and then you see a face and you're like, oh shit! Because
There's a dude back there.
Well, they stock it from the back.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and push it forward and someone's like, oh,
They're in there.
someone moving
That's
back
why.
in
the man!
That's why I just reach in and grab the milk. I don't make eye contact. I
Dude,
just
when I
put
worked
it in
at
my
Walmart-
car.
there. His face is hidden between
I don't
the
wanna
milk.
see it.
I worked in a couple of those going to my electrician days of going in the freezer. I loved it.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. It's
It's nice and cool.
it's
I like walking back there in
freezing.
liquor stores. I like to go.
Yeah.
They're there's more in the.
I worked in a bunch
if you
of
walk
liquor
inside,
stores.
I'm like, yeah, there
And it's
is.
just
And I go back
there's
in that freezer.
1,000 boxes. of
Yeah, I'm
shit
like,
back
oh,
there.
this is-
whoa.
like,
the
this is
shelves
what-
are nothing.
That's what heaven looks like. Guaranteed. It's just the freezer in a liquor store. You're just like, wow, beer everywhere. Love it. Ryan, you were saying?
Oh, no.
What do you got, man? Michael, I was talking about how being in there and seeing everything, it must be like heaven, right? But beer heaven, it's not something that I can share with a lot of people unless I made a website, something like beerheaven.com.
That's what I was going to say. Beerheaven.com.
Yeah, exactly.
You can do that with Squarespace.
That's nuts.
If
Tell
you
me about
wanted
it.
to make that, because this episode of Off Topic is brought to you, the audience, by Squarespace. We've been talking about Squarespace for a long time because they're really great. They're big fans of our shows. Obviously, this one. They love all the tales. They love the hijinks we get up to. There's really big fans of our personalities and our genuine, kind nature. And they've been supporting us for years. So when you're ready to build your own website, it's easy with Squarespace. From websites and online stores to the marketing tools and analytics, beerheaven.com maybe. I don't know if it's taken. Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence and run business. Squarespace has a bunch of really cool features. With Squarespace, you can create a beautiful website to showcase your work, blog, or publish content, or sell products and services. It's great for artists, photographers, designers, cooks, performers, trainers, even weddings. All kinds of people use Squarespace. They give you the ability to customize the look and feel, settings, products, and more with just a few clicks. Everything is optimized for mobile right out of the box. See how your visits, unique visitors, and page views trend over time. Gain insight into top traffic sources, products, device types, browsers, and operating systems by visit. Go to squarespace.com/offtopic for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/offtopic to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain, be it beer or whatever business that you're running. Squarespace.com/offtopic to save 10%. Like Jeremy just saved the salary.
That's what I do.
That's what you do.
I saw people saying.
You're my go-to guy.
I saw people saying Dooley in the chat because when Gavin was like Dooley, that was during a Squarespace thing.
You won a contest.
I won a contest
And I'll
for
tell you though,
Squarespace.
if that-
I had a Squarespace shirt that I wore forever.
If that doesn't tell you supporting for years, you're about to hit your 5-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Squarespace has been here
So that
longer
must have
than
been
you.
like 6 or 7 years ago.
So
yeah.
they're more of an employee than you are.
Pretty much. Yeah, they are. I mean,
Try not to quit for 2 more years and you'll break a record.
no, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna hit 5 years.
Wow,
Gone.
damn,
That's it
that's-
for Jeremy. Yeah.
A week.
Yeah. I mean, I think we finished Left 4 Dead campaigns though. So
I think we
all
finished
of
a
them?
while ago. I mean, you filmed so many without
No,
me.
I think that was our last campaign that we haven't done.
I have no
feel
idea.
like
I don't know if we've done all the Left 4
Well-
Dead 1 ones.
I think
We have. So there's No Mercy, right? The hospital, right? There's
What's up,
the
dog?
one with the cornfield
Watch
at
out.
the end.
Necklace eyes?
Wow, brutal.
Do you hear what I just said? I
Wow.
said, watch out. And
Yeah,
I
it's
just slapped
true.
my
I didn't
hat
hear
in a
what you
very
said.
violent, attackful motion. These people, these New Yorkers,
Yeah.
Yeah,
know,
they're mad.
Tell me
They're
about
mad.
yeah, dude, you see the bagel guy?
The bagel guy.
Don't lump me in.
I'm just saying, you know.
Don't you dare do
You haven't
that.
seen Bagel Guy?
Who's the bagel guy?
The short
man.
bagel guy?
Yeah.
He hates all
What's wrong with
women.
being short?
Well,
Oh,
dude,
no.
let me get you. You're a
Okay.
giant. This guy's 5 feet.
No, I got you.
thank
I
God.
got you. I know the
man.
I know
Bagel
the
guy,
bagel guy.
they're
you're
like,
talking about.
women online.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
gotcha.
That guy, the thing is, like, I was
Very light on the bagels. That
very
video.
light on the bagels. Well, they hand him the bagel at the end. They're like, here's your bagel, leave.
Leave.
You know what? I'm
And then
not gonna
and then
eat
he
it.
throws the bagel on the ground. That guy now doing cameos for money.
Oh, absolutely.
People
I mean,
are
that's
buying
how
them.
that's what happens.
People are buying
That's
them,
famous.
man.
He's famous.
He was very upset at the
Trying to-
bagel
What are you
people.
doing over here?
What do you got there?
You got a
It's
number
my
of
necklace.
necklaces. Is this just one?
Well, no,
There's so many
there's
components.
There's two.
Okay.
but
How did this happen?
Well, a lot of things happen, Ryan, and I can't explain it.
Things happen. Like the camera moving?
$5.
Ghosts.
Well, that's not what I was asking.
Ghost
Okay, I thought you were asking how much it costs. I
No,
was
that's
gonna
not.
tell
That
you
wasn't the question. It was
$5.
what is it?
Big
It
spender.
appears to be a chariot, and then on this side is like a
I'm glad you're dissecting.
Julius Caesar type.
It's more of an
No,
observation than a
I think-
dissection.
Well, it sounded like.
But what does it
Could be
mean?
could be an analysis.
what?
He's breaking it
I
down.
don't know. I just wanted to come, say hello.
Assault
your hat.
Michael.
Smell. That's
Assault
what I
Michael,
smell. I
that's
smelled
what I do.
something. It was
And
that.
Good.
yeah. So have fun.
You did it. Good
Just
job.
fighting.
You want it back?
No, it's fine.
Here.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
She doubled down
Wow.
fast.
That was a double dip
I once
into the bully.
experienced in Florida I was like 12 maybe, 2 New Yorkers outside of the Bubblegum Shrimp just yelling at each other, just really letting each other
It's fun to
have it.
watch,
I mean,
man.
so I was just like standing there just watching as they screamed about, I honestly don't remember what. And I was waiting for my family to come out of the restaurant. Or I think some were still in there and some had already walked down. So I was just standing there watching 2 New Yorkers yell at each other. And then like they paused because they kind of ran out of things to yell at each other with. And then they kind of turned to me and they see me and they're like, "What are you looking at?" I'm like, "I'm 12.
The thing is, like,
What are you, come on." And
you
then
say I
just
saw
just
2
walked
New Yorkers
away.
yelling at each other. They're probably just having a conversation.
Yeah.
Could've
Those
been
guys
that.
were brothers.
The best friends.
And
Talking about what they're going to do
it's true.
later.
That was them communicating quietly.
Yeah.
Somebody said this in the chat, and this is one of the quotes from the bagel guy. He screamed at one point, "You're not God or my father or my boss."
Yep.
Of like the people.
That's the Holy Trinity.
That's
Who
who he
has control
respects.
over him?
Dude, somebody tackled the shit out of
They
that
did,
guy too
yeah.
in the video. He's like,
You gonna fight
He started
me?
fronting you. He's like, do it what I dare. And some like 6 foot tall dude tackled him, and he just went down like a piece of paper, dude.
That's the thing.
He's like, someone just yells off camera at some point in classic New York style, "Shut the fuck up!"
Oh,
And
what
he's
are you
like-
gonna do, huh? You
He's
wanna
like,
fight? What
he's
did
like,
you do?
"Fuck you!" And the guy
Doesn't
just
even
laid
finish
him
the
out.
sentence.
He was like,
Steamrolls him.
"Ah." He was just
Something
on
you
the
need to
ground.
learn as a short person, as a fellow short person, it's fine to want to fight all the time. You cannot outmass a tall person. Like that's just
But you
fact.
have like lower center of gravity, so you might
It's
be able to like
true.
stay to the ground.
Yeah.
with
It's
it.
true,
Oh,
but
he
if
went to
someone's
the ground
running at
real
you
easy.
and they're
Yeah.
6 foot tall,
Yeah.
they're knocking you over.
Like the video. I don't know if there's another video of like earlier in it. It just starts and he's just ranting and raving, and I'm just like, what is even happening here? Like
Something
at first,
really sets him off,
like, at
but you don't
first-
get that in the video.
At first, when I
saying someone
read
was
it,
laughing at him, and
When
it
I-
was some woman, and he was.
I think
clearly
it was that
triggered-
worked there.
He was triggered
Yeah.
by
Because
basically
she laughed at
a
him
woman looking
afterwards as well in the video.
And maybe
And
laughing.
that's what made him come
Maybe,
back and
yeah.
throw
all
the
you
bagel.
women's, all you do is.
He was like freaking out, and again, I love it because it's New York. All the customers were laughing at him too, and
Yeah.
they're just
Yep.
like filming him.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Nobody was like, oh my god, there's somebody filming, and then there's a girl facing the camera, but like looking away from him, and she's just laughing her ass off, like right into the camera. And he's like going on about women. He's like, "Oh, you women, you're on the dating sites. You're saying, oh, you're 5 feet tall. You're a tiny midget," or whatever the hell he was saying. And someone goes like again off camera, like, "No one said that to you here."
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? And he's like, "Women, like who said that to you?" He's like,
You're all the
women,
same."
all the women, all
Yeah.
the time say that to me.
Everyone's snickering.
They're snickering,
under
they're
their
laughing,
breath.
and then finally someone's like, take your fucking bagel and
Just
get
leave.
out. And
And
he
you know,
takes
I
it and he
love
starts
it.
walking away. And one of the
No, he
employees-
doesn't. He throws it. He goes, I don't even want it.
No, he
he
starts.
He forgot
He
it.
yeah.
starts walking
You're
away,
right,
and
yeah.
one of them starts laughing, and then he's like, "You're laughing at me!" He comes back and he throws it on the ground.
Well,
I don't
he-
even
They already
want
got
it
your
anymore.
money.
And then
He
that's
leaves
when they
without
tackled
the
him.
bagel first, and somebody's like, "You want your breakfast?"
Yeah,
And he's
he
like,
comes
no!
back, takes it,
And then he
leaves,
comes back
and
and
then
takes
throws it, and then the guy tackles him because
Yeah.
he won't. He screams, "Shut the fuck up!"
He goes, I don't even want it anymore. And then they all laugh at him because of how petty it is. And he goes,
Everyone
and he
was
goes, fine, you know
laughing
what?
at him.
I will take my breakfast. And he picks it up, and that's what, yeah, and then the guy's like, fuck
Look,
off.
we've all
Somebody
hit a
else in the
point
video
where
goes.
we-
Somebody else in the video goes. I just wanted a bagel. Somebody says that at one point. Like, I just wanted a bagel for breakfast, man.
Come on, man.
I don't even
You've
have the
all hit
energy
a
to be
point
that
where
angry
you're
in the
too
morning.
bottled up and just blow up on things.
That was
Just try
nuts.
not to do it on the entire gender in public. You know.
Don't do that. Don't do
Yeah.
that. Don't be a dick.
Don't
Yeah, there's
be
a
dick.
life lesson
Yeah,
right
but
there.
if you do, go to camera.
We've tried that
Don't be a
before.
dick.
Apparently, it needs to be more specific.
You can be a dick to your friends. That's fine.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what friends are for.
That's what friends are
There's
for.
a,
Be a
there's a
dick to them.
gnat that is in love with
Is that
Ryan.
what it is?
It's,
I-
it's hanging out right here, and then
I feel like it's probably
I'm in love with this chicken sandwich.
confused
I
because
just
the
ate.
food's over there.
It
this
smells
smells
great,
sweet
man.
by
Everything
the
about
day.
that
I got it
smells
covered.
awesome.
No, I don't.
So
No, I
Oh,
don't.
I haven't had Chick-fil-A in a while. Thank God Texas saved them.
There's what's the closest Chick-fil-A from here? Like the one like
it's
south?
not. It's not close.
Oh,
The closest
Breaker.
Chick-fil-A is Sarah's desk.
That's
It really
true.
is. It
That's
really
a good
is.
way to put
Sarah's
it.
Slack is the
Again,
closest
I was in the
Chick-fil-A
room
for
and
me.
she went, "No one wants a chick. Do you want one?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll take it."
Weren't you
There
in the
was
room
a-
when she came and asked for?
No, I was not.
Oh.
The gnat's over there
Because
now.
in a classic Sarah fashion, she's like, "You were there." And I was like, "No, I wasn't." She's like, I guess you weren't there."
She was.
I know where I was.
I went in to
wasn't
get
there.
my pizza, and she was quoting me like she asked me a question. I had slacked back a response, and she was then echoing the response over to Larry or Alec or whoever. She was yelling it across the room, and they were like 10 feet away. She's yelling it as if someone's got like headphones in that can't hear.
That's her how she
And I'm
talks,
like
though.
right behind her as she's quoting me, and I'm like, does she really not know I'm right here? So even when somebody is there, she doesn't know. You're saying she's like saying that you were there, you heard me when I did the thing.
I was just listening.
And
I
you're like,
wasn't doubting you.
She
Yeah.
constructs her own narrative sometimes.
and
We
then
all do
it's
that.
funny how she like
It's fun.
gets it the
This
opposite.
is this.
No
this-
one knows what reality
This just
is.
happened yesterday. You were there for this.
Hello.
She, so we've shot a couple. I think it's just like two. We've shot 2 Nintendo 64 videos because I bought it and I bought it and it, like
We should do a retro
classic-
week.
Right, and I know this because you've been saying this since I bought it.
Mm-hmm.
So I've known you were like, we should do a whole week, and it's like, cool. We'll just
Yeah.
film them, and then we get them. We'll
Yeah.
put them out. So unprompted, Sarah walks in. I burped.
Not as.
It's hot.
great, but
Unprompted, Sarah came in yesterday. I don't remember what triggered her to say it, but she's like, just so you know, I'm talking to Trevor and he wants to do a whole week. So like, if you're wondering why those videos haven't come out, it's because we want to get a whole week of them before we start putting them out. And I was like, I mean, I didn't ask, but okay. Like I was.
I don't
part of
know
the
if
plan.
I ever made the
And she
declaration.
I mean,
to
you said
hold
it to me about 100 times.
Like we could absolutely put one out by itself
fine.
and then do a week,
Listen,
or
it's-
then do a month.
It's
You know,
fine.
I don't know.
I was
Who cares?
fine with it.
Yeah.
I didn't question it.
Yeah.
I wasn't wondering. She brought it up and she's like, "Hey, just so you know, because I know you're wondering, this is why they're not coming out." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. Why isn't the 50 turn out yet?" And she goes, "Well, that's 60. That's not 64." I'm like, "No." I'm like, "We filmed that." I'm just saying, like, we filmed it, and then because people were like, "Where is it?
Yeah.
Where is it? Where is
Yeah.
it?" And then we filmed it, and I was like, "Hey, we filmed it." And now they're like,
'Cause you
"Where
took
the-
a whole day.
Where the fuck is it?" Because I announced we filmed it, and she goes, "That was like, you just filmed that though." And I was like, "No." And she's like, "That was ended June 30th."
Wrong.
She literally just goes, "That was June 30th." I was like,
What,
"Sarah,
a day before, 2
Sarah,
days
that was
before
like
RTX?
that was like 3 weeks ago. What are you talking about?" She's like, "Yeah, you just filmed it." And I was like, "I filmed it like that was like 2 months ago. What are you talking about?" And she was just like, "Nah, you filmed that last month."
That was a while ago.
Very adamant. I was there.
She was
yeah.
adamant. And I was like,
okay to
I
admit
literally
it, you
said
know?
to her, and I go, "You're crazy." Like it wasn't even me. I was just like, "That's
was a
absolutely
while ago.
inaccurate."
It
You're
totally,
a lunatic.
it's totally just something that fell through the cracks.
It was at
We
least
can
2
admit
months
it.
ago. Well,
She's
'cause
so
what
Stephanie
said-
says, "Great, now she's yelling in here."
What she said was like, "Hey, it's like you know, it's a really long edit, and like you know, we have other stuff that's got to get out first, and like it's just gonna take so long, so like it takes time." And I go, "Yeah, I know. I mean, I understand all that. It was 2 months ago."
But let's get
It was
it.
2 months ago. And she goes,
Yeah.
"Nah, it isn't." And that's where it started. And I was like, "I'm telling you, it was like 2 months ago." And she's like, nah, it was June 30th. I was like, Sarah, it took me like a month to get the Nintendo 64, and then like us filming that video is what made me buy the Nintendo 64, because we did the 50 turns, and I was like, man, it'd be cool to do like the originals. Then I had to find it, I had to buy it. It took a month to get it. Then I brought it into work every day for three weeks, going, we're gonna film it, and we just didn't because we had other shit to do. And I was like, it was forever ago, and it's just like,
I remember you were traveling. Or you had paternity leave, and then you came back because it was a very tight schedule that week, and we were trying to figure it out. You spent a whole day recording that because it's a long recording.
yes.
I remember it.
I remember too,
Eric, get out of the
specifically
chat, damn it.
because she tried to move it. I put it like 3 weeks in advance because we needed Gavin and Meg. It's me, Gavin, Meg, and
Right,
Lindsay.
a lot of people that are very busy.
And then like 2 days before the day, Sarah's like, hey, can we move that? And I was like, no. Like, she's like, oh, because this. I'm like, for the love of God, it'll be like another 3 months until we can film it. Can we film it now? And then we ended up filming it. So then as she's standing there, I literally just like searched my messages and I just typed Mario Party. And I was like, that's May. And she just goes, ah, fuck, you're right. Yeah. And I was like, okay. So then she was like, then she threw Jaren under the bus. Sorry, Jaren. She's like, well,
He's at a K-pop
well,
concert.
she goes,
Yeah.
well, we gave it to Jaren. And I'm like, okay. What, did he edit it? And she goes, well, he's at a K-pop concert. And I'm like, it was 2 months ago. What are you talking about? And I was just like, you keep feeding me in circles here. I just want to know when it's coming out. And she goes, I started it.
Also, poor Jared. She's like, he's at a K-pop concert, and Jack sitting at his desk the whole didn't say anything.
Jack
the whole
didn't
day.
say anything.
Not saying anything the whole time. He goes, I didn't know we hired 12-year-old girls.
She was going on about this, and she said, Jaren's at a K-pop concert. He said, I didn't know we hired 12-year-old girls. And I said, are you talking about Jaren or Sarah? And he just went, yes. And then she left, and that was that conversation. And now we're here
she's
now.
yelling at Steffi.
I wasn't joining the chat.
She yells at the room.
The people want the video, and we filmed it. It's out of my hands.
Yeah.
I can't help you.
It's like-
listen, I'll say all the people too that are like, oh man, Sarah, go Sarah. Sarah's getting it done. Go ask Sarah about this, okay? Because that's on her. I filmed it. It's there.
Out of Michael's hands.
Okay, it's out of my hands. We did the thing. The thing exists.
You ready?
I look forward
Yeah, I'm good.
to
That's
the
how you
next
go.
one we're gonna film this year. Maybe Sarah will put that one out. We don't know. We just don't know.
I will say, because I have a call that I have to jump on, cool stuff that we're working on in Achievement Hunter, but
You're talking about the Mario Party video.
yeah.
Sweet.
I will
It's a call
say,
to see who's gonna edit it.
I will say to the people that have made Reddit posts and tweeted us and made comments on the website and stuff like that about the Mario 54 or 50 turn Mario Party, thank you for reminding us and stuff, because like unique tentpole events like that are so easy to slip through the cracks. And like, while Sarah, like, she's bitey sometimes, she wants to argue, like, it's easy for those things to kind of fall down.
I mean, it is. There's
Especially
lots
when
to keep
every week
track
has
of.
1,000 different priorities.
He's managing right now. He's
No,
doing a
I'm
good
mostly
job.
communicating to the audience. Like, it
I
isn't
know.
our intent to like not give it to you.
Here's
when we
also
promise stuff. Just
why I bring it up.
so you know. So thank you for
Here's why I bring it
your
up.
comments.
Because
This is a hologram.
listen, we filmed it. It's gonna come out. But then he picks and chooses what he gets upset about. I have to listen to Gavin going, "What's that video? What is
Oh,
it
and
coming
that's
out?"
the worst.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Why are you talking to me?"
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know. And then I was like, "Go ask somebody." And he's like, "I'm not gonna do that." So then I just hear it
Well,
from
then
him.
you won't have something to complain
So
about.
then
When-
Sarah
if he
comes in
complains
and I
then
say,
it's,
Sarah,
you know,
can you get this British fuck off my back? Hey, Gavin, where's fucking Manuel Samuel Part 2? Nobody knows.
That's what I slam
I
with.
bring it up constantly. And he goes, yeah. It's coming.
it's
God, I want to
coming.
this one. That first Man of Samuel was so fun.
That's
too.
like 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, it's now so far away that it can't possibly be funny enough to justify its history.
I
can
mean,
it?
it really.
that'll
you
make it
just
funnier.
record it again, right? You will.
That was the initial plan. And he said, no, I'll fix it. We lost all the game audio. The game is like 80% game audio. That's where
Yeah.
all the jokes are. It's really funny. And I presented two options. I said, listen, we can somehow ask the editors to fix it, or we can just wait 2 years and film it again. And he said, no, Michael, I'll do it. I will edit it. I'm gonna fucking plant all the audio back in. I'm gonna do the work and it'll be good. It's now been so long, I know nothing about it. We could have filmed it and it would have come out faster, but he's already started it. He's already put the work in. How far? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
one knows.
I don't have his project files, but the man is working on it. Okay, that's what he tells me. I don't know anything more than that. Okay, stop asking me.
I don't understand
don't
why
know.
this is a hologram.
People think you're high, Ryan. What are you
Yeah,
doing,
what are you talking
man?
about? What's a hologram?
All right. So
Ryan's high
hang
on
take a look.
fucking-
Let
All
me
right,
see.
I got, yeah.
What is in
All
there?
right.
What's the death juice?
Nah, what? It's just the numbers, all the text here on the back. If you look at it with
They're,
a
like,
light,
elevated off of?
if you get the light, it's nice and clear and sharp.
Oh,
but
yeah.
then all of a sudden, it's
yeah.
got like a fucking drop shadow.
They're like raised, I think.
the fuck is happening? No,
I assume it's like a material
What's
that's.
the death juice in there? What is it?
What? No, you
What
don't
do
want to know
mean?
what's in there.
What do you mean the death juice?
I see it too,
Like
but
you're
I
gonna
also
die.
had a
It's
whole
carbonated
voodoo
water.
Aspartame.
This
That's
is
what he's
basically
high on
LaCroix.
aspartame. That's
It's
what-
Well, no, I
basically
just had
LaCroix.
Voodoo Ranger, and I'm feeling the same. I see the same.
Oh, I see the drop shadow. you're
Yeah,
talking
right?
about.
yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell's
I
going
don't
on?
care. or
It's when
wanna
it's
see
out
it.
of the light, it gets a drop shadow.
Why?
I don't know. Make it pop. Make it pop.
Audio
It's a
listener
hard.
friendly.
I looked at it
They're
and I was
looking at
like,
cans of
did
soda,
my
audio
eyes just go
listeners.
bad? What happened?
Sarah, do we know when Mario Party's coming out?
There.
You're gonna
The more
answer
you
in the
talk,
chat.
the more we're
I've
gonna have to
also
listen
seen-
later throughout the day.
If I look like I have 1,000-yard stare at any point, it's because I'm reading the chat. I just like looking this way. I saw Kent in there too.
right
Kent,
here.
Kent
It's right
posted
there.
he posted our Ick Monster chat that we had.
He violated you.
He violated my.
Did he
my
ask
Ick
your
Monster
permission
right.
for that
No, he
private
just said
conversation?
I tweeted Ick Monster.
It sounded like you just said dick monster.
I heard Dick Monster.
Oh, sorry,
You
it's
did.
Ick.
So we've
Monster. No dick.
decided that Alu's ick.
Awu is icky.
It's icky when Jack's not here. I'll say that.
Right,
Because
Jack will handle the
it's
ad
his
read
job.
and the
He's
whole
got to
thing.
do it. He gets it together. He hosts it.
We'll
and then,
open boxes
and then we
and make
fuck around in
noise.
the back. But when Jack's not here, it's like we got to do work.
Oh.
That's why we made
People
the,
yell at you for how you open the box.
That's why we made
Yeah,
the
it's
sport
brutal.
room do it last week, and then Andy was just wildly inappropriate
With an
and
egg
then
or something,
The
yeah.
idiot did it again this week for some
No,
reason.
we
Pretty
rectified. It's
No,
good.
well, we all had the same thing where it's like, I gotta open this egg again. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, people were mad how I opened it. And I was like, listen, it's fine. We've said a million times, like, don't send us shit and then go, I can't believe you threw it on the ground or
If you're
burned
sending
it,
us something,
or blew it
we
up.
might just open it and throw it in a furnace. You don't know.
And,
It's us to
you
us
know
now.
what? Like, thank you for keeping the
appreciate it.
furnace going.
Yes.
But it just happens. We get a lot of stuff, and Andy comes in and goes, no, I gotta open it again. I'm like, isn't that gonna make it worse? Like, why are we doubling on this? And even Jack was just like, why? And I was like, fuck it, do it. I'll just make fun of you again for it in the video.
Correct.
So
And that's exactly what
then he
happened.
opened it again, and
fell.
who
Real
filmed it? Was
spoilers
it
for
Larry?
Larry
was filming
Larry
this time.
refused to look at Andy opening it. He
that
tried,
So
he
it's on
tried
Larry.
as he did to like, look, I'm opening it now. And then Larry's like, is that a bug on the floor? And he was just like, kept looking at Andy's like, Larry, look at me! Look at me!
You're supposed to hug to
He
open
was
it.
like looking everywhere except at
was
Andy opening
very
the egg.
funny.
So then I was like, hey, Andy, thanks. We'll see you next week when you open it for a third time. The right way.
No, I think that got cut.
Oh, I said it.
Well,
Well, now
yeah.
it's all
I
canon.
also
Yeah, there you go.
the thing that Kent sent out is I sent Kent a message being like, do we
Thanks
need
for the egg.
Do we need to do Awu? And Kent's like, we need to do Awu. So I always call Ken an ick monster because he's the one that alerts us if we
He
need to
makes
film
us do
something
it.
ick.
Also,
Usually Awu or a sponsored thing or something ick, right? And so I've just associated that with Hexus from Fern Gully, when he's a little slime monster with a mouth coming out. So
Oh, that's the he like sent us that in Slack yesterday. Like, I don't really understand.
yeah, so I
this. I'm
sent
like,
him
"Ugh."
the face talking and just said Awu.
Yeah.
Because Kent will just walk in now knowing that he's the ick monster and just go Awu. And then he'll leave. And that's what Kent does
this is
now.
also,
And I love it.
So this was last week. Was
Yeah.
the initial.
Ickening?
Well, it was like no.
The ickening happened a while
That's
ago.
a while
Now
ago.
it's just
But last week was like
understood.
nobody was around, and Sarah was like blowing our balls up about filming it, and
Yeah.
we're like, Jack's not here. This is bullshit. So then we had the support room do it. Like I just
And I
filmed
was
it.
I would think I was in San Diego.
Yeah, no, like it was
Yeah.
just it was me and Gavin, Alfredo, and Matt. And so then yesterday we're sitting there. I don't remember exactly what you said.
I
We're
thought it was an
sitting there.
icky day.
You were sitting there, it's like 10:30 or whatever, and you're like, man, you said something like it's an icky day / like we should film something. And I just went, no, why? And then you were like, huh? Oh, it's Thursday! And literally Kent walked in. It was like you summoned Alu. It was like, shut up, don't say the
forgot
thing,
it was
don't say that
Alu
thing.
Day.
I didn't forget, you did. And I
Yeah.
was like, why? Why would you say that? And he's like, hey guys, we need Alu. And you went, ah! Oh, ick.
Well,
It just felt icky.
I told
The
Michael,
ick.
there's this feeling every now and again. Like we were sitting in the office, and right now in Achievement Hunter is this extremely rare thing where we're like 2 weeks ahead on content. I think we have every piece of content done until like August 12th.
That's
and
not true,
recording.
but continue.
No, I think it is.
absolutely
Oh, is it?
Yeah, except for Ready Set Show.
I
which
almost
we're
didn't
doing
come
on
in for
Monday.
2 weeks because Sarah made the proclamation. We're 2 weeks ahead. And I
We
said,
are.
see you in 2 weeks.
Well, I've been watching the calendar very closely, like and
Okay,
being
'cause,
like.
well,
fill it
I have a
out.
video that comes up Friday that I haven't really done a lot.
That's
on.
your problem.
Look,
the point
we're
is
not
we
talking about
filmed it.
Filmed it.
We don't
Okay.
give a shit about
Okay,
your
that's what I
room.
think I meant, like
Yeah.
ahead.
Give a
like,
shit about your room.
filmed ahead.
Us. And so
Don't
and
make your
Michael-
problems our problems,
Just
Andy.
put the ending in. That'll
And Michael
save you some
correctly
time.
pointed
There you
out
go.
that knowledge is the worst thing for our room.
Right, because then, after she proclaimed we're 2.5 weeks ahead, there are suddenly videos under the needs list.
She
And I
draws
was like,
on the board
how,
every day.
how do we need this?
Which is very useful. But she
Lies!
puts on the board every day. There's a needs category and a wants category. We need these videos recorded now. These are the videos we want. But when we're 2 weeks ahead, we're like, we don't need those.
I mean, that's still the next thing we will need.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
true.
The right will need. Right will need. Okay?
But so that
Alright.
knowledge
It implies like we're on a schedule here. We gotta do it today.
and we knew
tomorrow
that.
at most.
So then yesterday,
Coming
we're
up
hanging around,
soon.
and we hadn't filmed anything in like 30 minutes or something or whatever. We were like standing there, and I was looking around. I was like,
Just silently breathing.
just silent, and I was like, this is an icky
I
day.
think we filmed
Like,
one thing.
we were
yesterday.
like thinking about what to film, and I was like, this is just icky.
No, that's not
'Cause
true.
We have
Is it
stuff.
not?
We filmed
What?
Left 4 Dead,
Yep.
We filmed something before that.
You filmed
Did we?
Balu, that counts.
We filmed Ick.
Ick.
Then
Left
we
4
filmed
Dead.
Left 4 Dead. Then we were gonna do the thing that Chad burned us on,
Right.
but then that got
And we didn't.
canceled. And then we spent like fucking 3 hours cleaning the room, which is a super
Okay, we did
successful
clean the
thing.
room,
counts as the
which is
thing.
productive.
That counts as like 10 videos,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
We did clean
okay?
the room. But we like I was just like, it's icky. Like we're not because there's things that we want to film, but everyone's that isn't us says no because no one will watch it and everyone hates it, but we have fun. But we're not allowed to film those. And so we just sit there like, what can we film that isn't gonna be ick? And like we can always film GTA. We always need GTA.
Right.
Here's
But
the
to
thing
have
also.
a good idea for GTA is fucking hard.
Here's the thing too about Ick.
Yeah.
And maybe we have different perspectives. Okay. Speaking of cleaning the room, Awu is Ick to me because of everyone in the room is a fucking animal, and I hate
The
the
mess
boxes.
it leaves. Yeah.
I love opening the boxes, and I want to stab everyone in the throat that just throws the boxes on the floor. I literally had to leave Awu because the room was already a shithole.
left, yeah.
And people were like, "Hey, we got this so want to smash that on the floor," and I was just having a fucking panic attack in the back of the room, and I had to walk out at one point. And that was like I kept saying, "We gotta clean the room. We gotta clean the room. I'm losing it."
Oh, is that when you said like I'm having a panic attack and you just left?
It's just I walked out for like a minute.
I don't
or
know
two. I
why,
just
but
wandered
people
around
kept
in
opening
circles.
things, taking them out, and then putting them on your desk.
Every time.
I don't know why.
I came back. I'm like, why is this all over my
Why is
desk?
there a huge roll of toilet paper on my desk?
I
Jeremy
don't do
goes.
it, but it's
Jeremy
close.
goes. I don't know, and he puts half of it there.
It's
No,
like
I
right
didn't
where-
put a
You
single
guys
thing
do-
on your desk.
Motherfucker, I come in and there's purple and orange shit all around my desk, and I'm
That
like,
just winds
and
up
I,
there.
I
I
always
don't
look at
put it
Jeremy and I
there.
go, "Hey, what's this, Jeremy?" And he goes,
That's just
"Listen,
where Awu
that was
was
from
filmed.
Awu." And I
It's
go,
the
"It's
ick zone.
Tuesday."
Wrong.
And you're
It's
like, "Oh, yeah, that was
Not
4
on your
days
desk,
ago."
on the couch. Sure, there'll be purple and orange all over that
There's so
couch.
many
Your
times
desk, no.
There's like the space between Jeremy and I's desk.
That's gray
and I go,
area.
"What the fuck is this? It's purple and orange. Get it the fuck away from me." And Jeremy's like, "Hey, I'm really sorry about that. Let me take care of that." And then he throws it on the couch, and I just sit there and I convulse. And I was like, "That's not better. Get rid of it."
It's the ick zone. That's where you
all,
film
like,
Awu. It's
that
right
is-
there.
things, but I don't want them in my
That is
home.
the ick to me. And I'll just like scream at him, like, "Take it home! Take it home! This is addressed to you! It's Remy Tim, this is a fucking, you wrote the book! Take it to your house!" It's like, "Hey man, I made all this art. I love the book." And Jeremy's like, "Cool. I'll just throw that on the couch."
I have not gotten art from my book.
I mean, you've gotten stuff.
I've gotten my book literally a lot, but Remy Tim stuff. That's a gray area. That hangs around the office for a while.
Gray would be such an improvement
I
from the color
really
that
would.
it
The
is.
Yeah.
purple and orange of Remy Tim, I am all about. I just don't want it decorated.
It's a violent color
You have
scheme.
We have
some sort
limited
of
space. It's
you
kind
have
of a problem.
You have some sort
Yeah.
of scarf or blanket that's purple and orange.
Yes.
That's been
No,
on
the
before
blanket
in
went
between
home, the
us for a
scarf
while.
did not.
There's something. And,
scarf's
and
around.
every now and then it gets a little close, and I'll just go, "Hey, Jeremy, what's that down there?"
And I'll move it.
oh, thanks.
You got it.
And you just go, oh, sorry about that. And then 2 days later, it just, like the camera moving, it just creeps back closer to my
it
desk.
makes its way over to you.
Man,
I
it's
can't-
crazy.
There's nothing I can do about
What
it.
can we do? There's nothing can be done. We just
don't-
live in the filth.
I don't want to throw it out.
And then
because
Gavin is the
someone
king
made
of
it.
like his own trash, and it's like we're like, Gavin, get rid of that thing, get rid of that, and he goes, that's not mine. It's like it's got your name on it. It's like, no, that's different, Gavin. Or like you
Different.
sign that, like it's addressed to you.
Well, he
No,
blames.
I don't
He's
know-
like,
I don't know
yeah,
what that
it's
is.
not my fault. Someone sent me things.
Or like he's got 50
I didn't
fucking
claim it.
50 dreg coffee cups, and he's like, no, that's not my cup. I'm like,
I'll reuse
It
that.
is your cup.
No,
it's
but
all on your desk and on the shelf next to your
I'm
desk.
gonna
It's like,
reuse
I don't know
it.
who that is.
No,
I don't know
I'm
who
gonna
did that.
reuse it. It's mine.
Hygiene.
Or the same way, like
Chat.
we go in the fucking play pause room, which like besides Lewis, who usually cleans his shit up, Lewis, it's like a backpack. That's how I know it's Lewis. Or some fucking cold brew coffee. Then I
Yeah.
know it's Lewis.
Yeah.
I walk in there, there's 16 like bathroom plastic water cups, and I'm like, Gavin, what the fuck? And he's like, oh, that's not mine. Fuck you.
No
Fuck
one
you.
else
It's
leaves that with-
absolutely yours. I hate you.
Anytime you go anywhere and there's left cups,
Yeah.
it's him.
The cups are Gavin.
Lindsay does that as well.
Is it a
Lindsay does
can
it
that
too.
had beer
Yeah,
in
but
it?
you
It might
know.
be me.
But
Lindsay's
there's
is
also
even louder.
She
than
usually,
Gavin's.
I will say, Lindsay usually confines it to her desk, though I did yesterday.
There were like
find-
specimens that often are littered on the desk.
It was a veggie
It was a veggie burger from
Pizza
Pizza
Areas
Areas
from Wednesday.
with 3 bites taken out
There's
of
3
it.
bites taken out of it.
Open, unwrapped, on her
Alfredo
desk.
and Ryan dialed in on this, and they were like, "What's happening here? There's a burger here," and I go, "Oh yeah, that's a veggie burger. She got that the other day." And then we're like, "This like she bit it once," and I was like, "Nah, there's a third gone. There's a third of a burger." And Alfredo was just like sitting next to it, and this is Thursday. The burger's from Wednesday, and I pick it up and I go, "She's not coming back to work till Monday." And Alfredo's just went like this. And I took care of it.
Let's-
You did.
It's gone
Let's
now.
one up
You did.
that.
Okay?
When she went on paternity leave the first time.
That's
Maternity
only
leave.
3
Sorry,
months.
maternity leave. I said paternity because I'd referenced it
enough.
earlier to Michael when he was with Luna. Anyway, maternity leave for the first time with Iris on her desk, which was when it was at Jeremy and Jeff's. It was like the cap at the end of the
Correct.
peninsula.
Yeah.
She left, I think, the dregs of a latte and
She's
God,
big
yeah.
on milk.
and some fruit
Milk is a
rinds.
big one, yeah.
There was like a banana
thing
peel
is-
and some orange in there in
You
a
can't
bowl.
predict when a baby's gonna
You
come.
can't predict.
Yeah,
and the other
unless
thing,
it's induced.
the other thing about milk is eventually it will crawl away itself.
Yeah.
It will.
Okay?
It will
It may
evolve.
even feed on the rinds of the fruit.
Maybe that's what she was doing.
It
She's
eats
like,
through the cup
I'll
eventually.
leave all the ingredients here, and if a
For
Chibo
life.
disappears when I come back, I know it worked.
Now, in the fridge that's now on our side of the room, there is sushi that has been there for about a week and a half now.
Toss
I'm
it.
curious to see how long it remains.
Toss it.
before...
Don't play that game. Just
You don't
throw it
think
away.
she'll ever come back for it?
Just throw it away.
I
She
mean,
doesn't even know it's
I
there.
guarantee you, no.
No,
doesn't know it's there.
It'll remain.
I think we need a
guarantee
betting
you.
pool on that.
Or just throw it away.
I mean, it's in a refrigerator, so at least it's not gonna stink
For a
quickly.
while.
Eventually, yes. And that is my Diet Coke fridge. She also put a bunch of
What
small
the fuck
cans of
happened
things
to
in
our
it.
freezer in the support room?
I don't know what happened to it.
We don't go in there. How the fuck are we supposed to know? He doesn't
Oh,
even know what
what
his room
is
I
this?
saw the results. I don't know who did it. So basically, someone had taken a Diet Coke,
Something exploded.
put it in the freezer so it would cool down
That
fast.
happens in our refrigerator
It did.
too. And then guess who fucking cleaned it?
and it swelled up, but
Stop!
it didn't
Burst.
just burst. Literally, the whole cap
Yeah.
of the can
That's how those go.
went loose. It didn't like split like it normally, like I've seen it, or just bulge out.
It
the
pushes
cap
it up,
fell
yeah.
off and exploded all over it, froze it in place, and now it's just a time capsule to that
It
accident.
came back with Trevor.
I gotta
that's
be honest,
mine, Nat,
I think,
sorry.
I think it was in Awu that we filmed yesterday. Oh yeah, we got a case of Bang.
Bang case? Dang.
Yeah.
I'll
yeah.
slip in there.
Now,
Yeah, and I told Jeremy not to tell you about it, and I've ruined it by telling you about it. There's like a
Why?
dozen bangs.
Why not tell me?
Because then
What am I
They're
gonna
just
do
in
about
the
Bang?
you're gonna
fridge.
drink it.
I mean, I'm not drinking Bang. I'd have half a Bang and I'd get anxiety.
My point is, you've opened it. I don't give a shit if you drink it or not. One less is there. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
I might
It's
slip
less,
away at
It's
one.
less for Jeremy and I. I sipped it a little bit and I put it back.
That don't count.
But I went in the fridge and I started loading the bangs and I just went.
Put some sleeping
I-
pills in
I-
it to balance it out.
I opened it up and I went, "What the fuck is this medicine?" And Jack just goes, "Oh, that's mine." And it was like a medicine,
Oh, yeah.
it was like a prescription medicine bag. And
He
he's like,
burst in this morning and was like, forgot my medicine, grabbed it
he
out
was
of the
just like,
fridge and
oh,
left.
that's for my
medicine.
nose, because he had the nose thing,
Yeah.
the surgery.
Oh, sure.
But I was just like, again, things of like, what
And
the
again,
fuck? It's clearly like a prescription bag.
there's
man,
a
like his
fridge
name and shit on
right
it.
behind him.
That's a great point. Tell him. But
right
he
behind
probably didn't
me?
want to
He's
fuck.
gone
He didn't
already.
want to fuck with the.
Sorry, I
blown
saw
up
the
Diet
chat. They were
Coke.
freaking out about the net.
Also, I realized
Yeah, that's true. Jack
Jonas-
has his own fridge.
Well,
Well,
no,
you,
this-
with you.
Thank you. Yes, it was a lovely fridge sent to me by some folks in my Twitch community.
Yeah.
Who's talking?
It's a
Jeremy.
bunch of people over there.
Jeremy's coming.
Oh, that
There's
Bill.
Jeremy, yeah.
talking to Chad.
Oh. Does he
He's
know?
like, you hammering me? I was
Why?
like, we hammered you.
We didn't hammer him
He
at all.
hammered
We
himself.
told the truth. He hammered himself
told
when
in
he
the
denied
chat?
it. When he
Who
denied
tweeted
it.
who?
He's right there. That's Chad.
I was right over there doing a photo shoot.
We know. I saw you on the way in. You went like this, and I was disgusted.
What do you do? Peace sign or rock and roll?
I just heard my name.
Devil's horns,
You don't
Chad?
even know. I'm not gonna explain the whole
I
story
know.
again.
Maybe
There's
a
a
shocker,
thing.
I
There's a
don't know.
level of.
You-
Something about
You
tacos.
burned
You
us.
don't even know that's part of
Was
the
that
problem.
really weird exchange we had when
How
you
is
offered
it?
me a
It
taco?
was weird for you to say no.
I had lunch plans. I was about to go get sushi.
Tacos are portable, Chad.
Yo, we got
You
sushi
walk
in our
with
fridge,
it.
son. You want it?
It's true. It's about 2 weeks
Aged to
old.
perfection.
I was going out to lunch with,
Fermented.
with Miles and Ellie, and I was really looking forward to the sushi. And I said,
Oh,
"Thank
third
you so
wheeling.
much, but I'm good." I
that's
said,
a
"I'm
third
good.
wheeling.
Thank you, though." That was not turning down your friendship in any way. I just didn't want the taco. 'cause I
How
was
can
ready
we
for
trust
sushi.
him if we don't see him eat the taco?
It's hard
man
to
has
say.
That's all I'm
eaten the
saying.
taco.
That's a
You know what I
friendship
mean?
turned down if I ever
You
saw
got
one.
partner cops and somebody's shaking some guy down for money and he goes, take a $5, and he goes, I don't want it. And he goes, take a $5. How you gonna, that guy's gonna narc on you.
Yeah, that's
I
narc
will-
mentality right there.
If they're ever offered again, unless I burn to that chance, I will always accept
Ooh,
your
that's
taco.
tough. That's a tough call.
Okay, well, I mean, he's learned a lesson, so this
has.
is, it's possible.
learning
It's
experience.
possible we can fix this.
There's some old donuts and kolaches over there.
They're
that
not
might-
old, they're from today.
Well,
There's
I mean,
old
they're-
sushi.
they're
If you
not
want
like fresh,
sushi, if you want food that we have,
Right,
you
you
can have
want,
it.
you want old, get the 2-week-old sushi. That,
Oh, week and a half. Don't round up. Don't make it worse.
I'm rounding
you want
it up.
that?
I'm rounding
You
it up.
want it?
We can, how was the sushi yesterday? Was it good? It
was pretty good.
That's cool.
You went to the conveyor, this is the conveyor belt place, right?
Yeah, yeah, we
You know, the
went
one
to-
where you could just stop eating after one piece if you were maybe full of taco.
Yeah, he was like,
what
I had
is
this
that?
delicious bean and cheese, so I'll eat one less piece of sushi.
Right, and
Probably
I was-
saved me money too, because the taco was free. I gotta
Bean and
pay
cheese
for the
is
sushi.
practically
You're right.
air.
It's
Just
air.
slides down.
It's air. It's nothing.
It really
You don't even
prepares the
feel it.
stomach for other foods.
Yeah, it's a cleanser.
Thing is, we got
What's
2 hours every week. We got to talk about something.
That's true.
Right.
No, it's all good. What,
We
kind,
gotta
of, what
fill
kind
it.
of taco was it?
Do you offer?
You had the
offered
option.
two.
You had bean and
There was a
cheese or the ranch
fat
hand.
Ranch hand.
Fat
They
ranch
were
hand with
fat
sauce.
ranch hand.
Well, shit. 'cause
Sauce on the
delicious.
side.
and trashy.
Oh,
Throw that
it's
queso
with
cheese
queso
in
with.
there.
Oh, it was
Or
delicious.
like a moderate bean and cheese, like you could eat it and then still get sushi afterwards, kind of
those
taco.
are my favorite tacos from Torchy's. So.
Man, shoot, if only.
Well, you know, all we can do is look back and wonder what if.
And what will become?
And that was the last time we saw Chad.
Great. Yep. Thanks. It was all over your taco.
Yeah,
Thanks, man.
have a good one, man.
All right, bye,
But
guys.
hey, if you still want our help with that thing,
Yeah, definitely. I'll let you
Maybe.
know what's happening.
No, I'm good.
Trevor. Huh? So when I went to the bathroom right there,
Yeah?
I was on my phone.
Just right over there?
on Chad?
Yeah, he's just pissed on the
Right in the
floor.
corner.
Just on the floor. I was on my phone, as I often am at the bathroom.
That's true.
And I saw that.
Now, were you holding
the
one-handed
San Diego
on
Con-
each?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
no, I don't touch it. It just comes. I
It
pull it
presents
out.
itself.
Jeremy unzips and hands up.
No, we've talked about that. I'm a through the door kind of person.
How do you
so-
not touch it to get it
Dude,
through the door?
Because like no, I mean I touch it to get it out, but then
I
once
don't
it's
know,
out,
man.
That's
I got
fine.
some
That's-
rough
that's
zippers.
fine.
I'm not fucking.
I don't want to
I am
rub on the
Here's the
teeth.
thing. No, but
thanks.
through the door is like your boxers or your zip.
both.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, I
Because
don't-
even if I go through the door, it's pants under
Well,
the
because
door.
I got
I'm not
my
sticking
belt
my
on,
hand
I'm
in the
like,
shark's mouth.
Yeah, right?
you know?
They go like this.
I'm like I don't want to undo my
Speaking of-
belt, so I just like unzip and then I go
Man,
fishing.
that's
I go
what a-
fishing in there
what
for
a
a
hassle.
boxer.
You hook
Undoing
around?
your
Yeah,
belt.
yep. I go
flip it.
fishing in there for it, and then out it comes.
This
Once I
guy's
find
saving
it-
And
4
then
seconds.
Once it's out, I'm good.
That's weird.
Yeah, why?
That's a little weird.
That's how you live,
Jeremy.
That's an easy way to leave
This
some dribble
is
left.
like I mean I gotta go
Can't
to the
shake it out well enough.
Yeah, you
No,
gotta
I shake it out just
You gotta
fine.
shake
Right.
it, but don't not too hard because then you're just playing.
You got
with
your
yourself.
zipper there.
I do both.
Well, not if
I
he's not
skirt
using the
that line.
hand.
But I have to go to the bathroom now, so I'll do my technique. But like maybe this is like appropriate.
Well, so
to talk-
I go through the gate, and I mean through the door, not over the gate. Is that what?
Over
is
the
it?
fence,
Over
through
the
the
fence,
gate.
through the
Either
gate.
way, just it's a door, a gate, a fence, whatever.
And the
Just
thing is,
get to grandma's
I never
house.
used to be able to do that when wearing my MeUndies, and then they changed it up.
They did.
And now I can do both.
That was Jack's #1 complaint.
Right,
He
and-
loves it.
And
loves
now I can go
Because-
through the gate. And now I can do that. And
Yeah.
and you know, it's just they're great. They're great to have. And I'm happy that I have them, Michael. How do you feel about them?
Well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You do.
Oh, well, let me tell you that
Like
this
he-
episode.
He literally just went.
right now.
Well, he did that in the last segue. Let me tell you that this episode of Off Topic is brought to you by MeUndies. Summer comes with a number of awesome perks. Vacations, snow cones. We have a snow cone machine in the office. Barbecues. Everyone loves barbecue. This is Texas. What are you talking about? Really cold air from your AC. Our offices are freezing. But one perk that outshines them all is summer-themed undies, courtesy of, you guessed it, MeUndies. MeUndies is the brand that lets you eat pineapples while wearing pineapple undies. Ooh, you want to be sweet down there? Pineapple undies is the way to do it. Or watch the sky light up on the 4th, knowing your undies are doing the same. That was spelled wrong, but I read it right because I knew what they meant. That's why I only wear MeUndies. They keep everything nice and cradled and soft and everything good about having undies on down there. MeUndies uses the coveted micromodal fabric, which is a full 3 times softer than cotton. Not only will you feel like your loins are being hugged by joy itself, but MeUndies gives you multiple style options for both men and women. I love MeUndies. In fact, we get orders of them here in the office. We get them all the time. We all take them. We're gunning to get those MeUndies whenever they show up. They're really great. And everyone, there's always an argument about who's going to get the MeUndies. Of course, you know, the people who have been here longer usually get them first. I mean, that's just the way it works. The Jeffs and the Michaels and the Jacks, they usually get them first. But that's fair. You know, they've been here. Look out for new summer-themed prints dropping every single day. Every Tuesday. Not every single day. Every Tuesday. MeUndies always make the softest lounge pants and onesies you've ever felt, and they are amazing. MeUndies has a great offer for our viewers and listeners. For the first-time purchasers, when you buy any MeUndies, you get 15% off and free shipping. To get your 15% off your first pair, free shipping, and a 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/off-topic. That's MeUndies.com/off-topic. Get you downstairs in a good state, people. Get it hugged by that micromodal. It's nice and soft, and like I said, there are options if you prefer to go over the fence or through the gate, depending on who you are. Yep.
Now, if they could just have like a deployable tunnel.
What do you mean a deployable tunnel? What's that mean?
Well, I mean, like that'd solve the teeth brushing issue, right? So you just have it just like
I don't have that teeth brush.
you unzip, right? And you hit a button and it just goes. It's like an airlock shoots out, right?
Yeah, okay, I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
understand
then
what you're saying.
Shielded on all sides.
I mean,
all good.
I understand. Like, I kind of get what you're saying. Like, yes, the teeth of the zipper do press against it during the event. But it's not like it's not awful. You just gotta keep them out of the way during the pulling out and the putting back in.
Get snagged. It's an added danger.
The flop and the flip.
It's an
So
added
during the
danger.
flop and the flip, you
Yeah.
keep the teeth away.
Push and pops out.
But while it's already out, if the teeth are up against it, it's not awful. It's just
That's
the
why
motion that makes it.
I undo the zipper and I like pull the flaps out. Like
I just
so
pull
I
my
just do
pants
that.
down to my ankles.
That's
Yeah.
Maybe there can be some sort of spring-loaded tubular system, so when you unzipped,
That's your
a tube
urethra.
around your penis would go throomp, and it would like immediately eject out the gate.
I like
and
it.
then the penis can exit safely.
Technology
And
can
then when
solve
you
this problem.
retract safely, you
Yeah.
stack the spring back in and zip over top.
The
of
only
it. You know
reason
what
I do
mean?
it is because I
That
don't want
seems
to.
like a
Build
lot
that
of
right
effort.
into the undies.
I don't want to undo my belt.
All
That's
the
just
effort
only
is
reason.
on.
What?
the
Just touch your
front.
penis and wash your hands.
It's just a waste of time.
This is all. It's a waste of time.
Touch your
Yes,
penis,
what-
wash your hands, you're good.
Yeah. So what if I touch my dick? Go wash my hands.
Also,
so.
when you're going,
I mean, no one's arguing not to touch
Through
your
the
dick.
fence?
We're
Yeah.
just
What
saying
is it
just
again?
don't chop it up.
I'm not
over the
chopping
gate,
it.
through the fence.
Through the fence.
Through the gate.
you
or
got a
over the
little bit
fence.
of
Shit.
it's applying a little bit of tension on the bottom there. That leaves you with dribbles.
Yeah, you got full
I don't
shooting
know
situations.
dribbles.
You got-
yeah.
Yeah.
If you're going
Yeah.
like up and over,
Because it relieves that-
then when it goes back, you drib.
Well, you
as
do the
soon as that
you
last
shake
bit of
it. You
pressure
do the
is
shake.
released.
Yeah, but you need.
Oh, you're saying if you go up and over with the waistband still holding it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna leave
You got
dribbles.
pressure on the bottom of the tube.
You
there.
gotta free.
No,
like,
not with the
reveal
waistband.
it.
With going through the.
Well, I
fence, it's
usually
still
hold the
pressure.
waistband of the underwear down with my thumb, and
Yeah,
then
oh, definitely.
No,
yeah,
I
you're
got
going
no
over. You got to
dribs,
clear it all
Jeremy.
the way.
Jeremy's got a little dribble. There's a
There's
little
no
spot.
dribs.
What I do is I
can
take my clothes
guarantee.
fully off
There's
at
an
the
after
urinal.
shot.
I take my pants all the way to the ankles and I lift my shirt up.
That's how you do it.
And
To
then
my
you
nips.
touch the
That's how you do
then-
it.
And then I go like sometimes I do this, and then I just go.
That's how to maximize.
And
where
I
the splash
actually
can be.
kind of like
the only way
I
to
kind
go,
of
man.
walk up and cradle into because like there's the bowl part that comes out. I kind of just
kinda
sit
sit there?
down
Yeah.
in there and I dip into
You gotta
whatever's
roost,
on.
roost into the urinal.
Yeah, so nothing drips because I'm all hands.
That's why the
free.
urinal has the little lip to
Yeah.
rest your testicles.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised
Well,
if my dick was cleaner
the
than my
cake is
hands.
also there to keep
Too cold for
keep
me.
you clean.
I mean, your
Someone
dick
point
is
it out.
largely protected
Thank
from
you.
the
I do have a
environment.
large penis.
For some
I was
people.
waiting for someone to do that.
For some people.
I could see a dick being cleaner than hands. That's like when you see people say like
It's sterile.
like your toilet is cleaner than your bathtub type thing.
I think
Who's saying that?
I think the
I'm
main
not shitting in my
discrimination
bathtub.
against
No, like your toilet seat.
Dude, you're missing out. Okay?
Toilet seat because it's
Because
just
you
it's just
clean it
skin.
like so often
Yeah.
But
you
then,
wipe
like-
it when if you get sprinkles.
That's
but
very
then,
presumptuous
but then
what
when-
you're saying.
that you clean your toilet seat
That
often.
people clean their toilet seat.
every Sunday
I feel like
I
you
do it.
should
I feel like they
your
clean it
toilet
more
seat.
often than they clean their bathtubs.
yeah.
But I'm going back to
Yeah.
Trevor though. Like, who's shitting in your bathtub?
Yeah,
No
Yeah.
one's shitting in your
He
bathtub,
said
but you
the
don't
seat.
shit on your toilet seat.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're washing
Yeah, but
all
there's
the
poop
crap
around.
off
Okay,
If you
so-
shit, it
Just
blasts
does.
back
Just
up.
you. Does do that.
You're dealing with dirt in the tub and feek in the toilet. It's two different
There's
messes.
I don't
a
know.
lot of- but also, if you're in a tub,
Yeah, you could have
if
some,
for people that take
dingleberries to
baths,
dissolve off your.
right? I mean, bath water is just.
Here's the
bath water.
also
It
here's
is
the
just
thing.
like-
Yeah, bathing in your
Are
own-
you
Yeah,
talking
you just-
about someone that
Like, there's like a
bathes
film
and
on the
doesn't
top
shower?
and-
Like, I haven't showered in 6 months, but I love baths.
See,
You know?
that's what I was really
I'm still-
curious about
this
when
thing
that
is-
girl was selling her bath
thing
water.
is,
Did she shower
dude,
first, or is it raw in there?
baths do not replace showers.
Nope.
They're
No.
extra.
That's like a relaxation
They're
thing.
extra. It's not a clean thing.
Unless you're
It's
unless
fucking
you're like
gross.
an infant,
Right.
and that's the way that you're getting clean because you can't clean yourself. You're just and you need the parent
Well, I mean,
to do
baths
the
were
thing
the pre-shower
for ya.
technology.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's fair.
Well,
that there's
the bath is harkening back to the I'm gonna put you in this river. It's there.
But
and
the
now-
river was
and-
free
and now
flowing,
you're
so
in
that
it. Even
helped.
then, it was taking it away.
Right.
Yeah.
But
And the argument with
and
the
then
not
when
everybody
and
had
then
a
when I
river.
take you, I'm gonna beat you against this rock to dry you out.
Right.
the argument with the dick and hands,
Hang you
right?
from
Of
some
which is dirtier,
clothing
right?
line.
Yeah.
Like when I think
I would
about
say your
dust
hands are
out.
definitely dirty.
when I think about a dick, it's like you wash it,
And you
in-
do
in
often
the-
think about it.
Especially
morning-
if you're watching The Boys on Amazon. You'll think about
in the
dicks 'cause
morning
they're
or,
all
or
over.
when you take a shower, right?
Yeah.
And then it gets all pocketed up inside of your boxers
Oh,
or
my
jeans,
pocketed penis. I hate
right?
it.
And then that's where it resides.
Right.
Maybe
Here's
it
the
comes
thing.
out to piss. Maybe.
Here's why it gets a bad rep.
Yeah.
Okay, hands, yes, they touch a lot of
They
things.
touch all kinds of shit.
But they're constantly exposed to the air. They're drying. They're keeping.
They are.
The sun's
It's
on
a
them.
soup
That's
down
killing
there.
things. Yeah,
It's true.
That's
Dicks
the
are
sweat
in, like-
zone.
Texas.
It's muddy.
yeah.
You get
basting
the
itself.
swamp balls. It's,
I mean,
it's not a great thing.
The front is
Yeah.
the front is not markedly different from the back. And
Right.
no one wants to touch sweat ass.
No one wants to touch that. It's true. You're right. And but and hands are touching like keyboards and light switches, all these things that people touch all the time, and it's like that's
very
like,
specific things to touch.
That's awful. But it's just like
Bah.
Yeah. This is real blah. This is
too much.
self-contained blah.
This is too much, by the way. We've given Chef Mike too much power. I was at
Uh-oh.
the urinal and he texted me, make sure you wash your hands.
He's out of control.
He has
That
my
he
phone
needs to be
number.
stopped.
Weird.
He has my
Oh, because he
number now.
watched you.
There he is.
Well, yeah, because he's in the fucking chat and I said I'm
Yeah.
going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Too much.
He said he needs more of that Austin water. We can sell you.
It's a shame he's never coming back.
Dude, let's start a business. We're gonna start selling Gamer
This
Boy
is your
water.
second
Game Boy
business.
water.
This is your
Water.
second
Game Boy
business pitch
water.
this podcast.
I
Oh,
throw
you
my
get-
Game Boy in the water
You
and
get
I
a
get shot.
free vial with every body pillow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I almost closed it.
That got weird.
That would have
Then
been
it smells like
weird.
us.
bad.
Oh, it's weirder.
Andy,
Yes.
you're here.
Yeah.
You went and saw Once Upon a Time in America yesterday. How was
Hollywood,
that?
yes.
It just came out. Is
Yeah.
it Hollywood?
Hollywood,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm burned from Sarah.
Yeah,
keeps
because she
saying
keeps saying it wrong because she says everything wrong.
that. Yeah. That's goddamn it.
What'd
She
you
said
say?
she-
What is it?
It's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Hollywood,
She
but-
said Once Upon a Time in America, and now I'm just repeating what she said.
Quentin Tarantino's 9th film.
She's very America-centric.
His 10th film was America. That's what it's a sequel.
How
Once Upon a
come
Time in
he's the
America.
guy we count?
I
Lots
don't
of
know.
people had made lots of
Because he
movies,
said he's only making X amount of movies.
and nobody goes,
Also,
so
who
and so's
cares?
8th film.
He says
cares?
he's like,
That's
I think he's like
crazy.
making like 10
Let the
movies
dude,
total.
like,
Yeah,
Hey,
bullshit.
I loved
man.
every
No
single
fucking
one of your
shit.
movies.
money.
Stop making them or else.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll see it, but don't do it. I mean,
Well, I mean, that's coming
Yeah.
from him, though. That's one of those like big art moves.
He's crazy.
yeah.
He's a liar.
I'm gonna paint.
I'm only
no
gonna make
ways.
it if it's one of the 10.
I'm gonna
you
paint
know?
one painting in my whole life, and that's it.
But then
And if I happen
more.
to do a couple more, I mean, who's to say? Who's to say?
If the first one sells
this one
well.
doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
Maybe he's
Didn't
like, I'll
sign
just
it.
make one, and then he made money. And he's like, I'll do 9
So
more.
it's a long movie. It's like 2 hours and 40 minutes.
2 hours, 40 minutes.
Leo DiCap,
Leo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt,
Brad
Margot
Pitt,
Robbie.
and
Margot Robbie are like the main
That is-
3.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a lot of hot
how
people in
was
one
it?
area.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very good. Very weird for a Tarantino movie. Like it's not. There's like almost no tension. It's just like a really just enjoyable, kind
let
of
me ask you
forgettable
this.
movie.
It's 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And now you're
Damn.
saying it's
Nice.
not very Tarantino-y in the tensions. Are there more than 5 scenes?
Yes.
Because that's usually Tarantino.
They are long, but
It's
there are
like-
more than
it's
5
like,
of them.
Hey, welcome to Inglourious Bastards. This scene is 47 minutes long.
There might be.
They're so long.
There's the 90-minute bear juice
There's like
scenes.
9.
Dude, and the card, and then the tension's there, but like the card game, when like they find out because he does this, he does the 3.
Oh, the German
really
3 is.
It's
Yeah.
so long.
yeah,
or
it
even the
is.
opening with the
I
milk
do
is
this
like,
now
I'm
just in
drinking
case
the
there's
milk.
Nazis about.
And then it's like, oh, okay. And it's like, the milk.
See, okay,
I'm
I'm
still
all
drinking the
about
milk.
that
It's
though.
so-
I love
it's
that
like-
kind of tension
It's a
though.
3
It's
hour
not
movie,
for
there's
everybody.
8 different scenes.
Not for
It takes so
everybody.
long.
Then
Remember
just
when
don't
he's offering
see
her
it.
whipped cream for like an hour?
It goes on forever.
The creme?
That cream?
The creme?
Forever.
Was that the Hateful Eight that had the really, really
I haven't
long
seen that one.
opening? I didn't finish it. I mean,
think
I
that's the
started.
only Tarantino
I can't even say I've seen
I saw it
because
in
I barely
theaters,
started it. I watched the
and
opening.
I will never see it again.
I watched the first the handful of like bits, and I think I passed out. I think I started it very, very
Hey,
late.
blacked out.
I think it was like 11 o'clock at night, and I was like, I'm looking for something to watch, and I put it on HBO. What's happening over there?
I was doing.
What do you guys?
Trevor's-
What do you guys?
They're in their own little world.
He was doing a thing, and I was trying to get to the
I
bottom of it.
I was imitating Trevor's like stretch. He was like just stretched out, and so I did this.
I thought you were pointing at something.
No.
Like
I was
drawing
doing
aim
the
at
Trevor
something.
movement.
Yeah.
Where's Eric? Is he still there?
We're drawing this out.
Hit me with the soundboard.
I don't care.
There it is.
Oh,
There you
wow.
go.
Why
forever.
does he sound higher pitched on the soundboard?
Because he sucks.
He's a
Yeah.
robot.
He's sucking on me.
Like a white buckle there.
Yeah, I'll chuckle. I'll take it.
But,
we gotta start micing
yeah.
them. Because we're losing laughs.
But,
right?
yeah, that's
We're
true.
burning laughs.
Yeah,
you know?
but- I
wish they could laugh
because
all
they're
I think
losing
of-
faith.
No, but that's fake.
then
All
they'll
I
be
think
higher
of
Can we have like an applause or a laughter sign that turns
no,
on?
we earn them. All we gotta do is insult someone, and then somebody over there laughs. It just makes me think of Talk Soup, and that was my favorite part about it. Is like they mic'd the fucking people behind the scenes, and it's like
Sure.
I'm watching it, and I was like, the guy I can't see laugh. That makes it
I
funny.
mean, now I know how to laugh.
Just casually walks back in.
You just kept strolling and eating something. Yeah.
Total non sequitur.
Yeah.
Where we are now, but
Sequiturs.
flashback before next week we're gonna sneak out one of those N64s. So because we talked about it, we're just gonna get you a little taste, just a little,
Is that
Sarah's
what
a
the
liar.
3:30 meeting was? You had to like go decide.
Who's
on the
editing
film?
that?
Sarah's a
No,
liar.
the meeting
when
was totally
she's-
different. She
when
just
she
happened to
walks in and
mention-
goes, they're not coming out until a whole week.
No, I just moved something off of next Wednesday.
I'm just saying, so you've made her a liar, is what I'm saying.
I made a liar out of her.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, I like to do that.
Excellent.
No, yeah, we'll be kicking out an N64 video next week, and so if you want to see more like N64 stuff or like GameCube, like any throwback
Which one's
shit,
coming out?
I'm not sure yet. We haven't.
There's
got,
two.
We haven't
So,
got it. We got options, Michael.
One of two.
We have
The
got- we
options
got
are this one or that
options.
one.
do
Well, what are the
Diddy
two?
Kong.
What are the two?
The two we filmed Mario Party 1
Uh-huh.
and we filmed GoldenEye.
Golden. I think maybe
Golden
GoldenEye was fucking fun.
I love
GoldenEye's
GoldenEye.
always fun.
Trash.
So,
the game started
who was
and
Oddjob?
we all went, oh!
No, it's all John. Please tell me no.
It's like the assault rifle looks like a Ticonderoga
Did you play
pencil.
big heads,
It's like
knife throws only?
Well,
No,
The
we messed
shitty
around
thing
with a lot
about
of the
GoldenEye
settings.
paintballs.
is
all of it.
No, it's
shut
the
your
aiming.
mouth.
It's
the
terrible.
aiming.
It's a piece of shit.
It's all bad.
Well, that's the thing.
it's
So
great.
it was me, Gavin, Matt, and Alfredo, and stupid, dumbass PC shooter Alfredo kept trying to aim. And we're like,
Yeah.
idiot, you strafe and
96.
shoot.
Yeah.
There's no
Strafe.
aiming.
Where he's sitting there and he's like,
Because you have to stand still
You
to
stand
aim.
still, but even then, like it's like snap aiming, right?
It's like the crosshair
if you
reticle.
hold R, it's not aim wherever. It's just like you like pull it to here. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not free aim.
It's
like
bad.
it always pulls from the center, so you don't do it.
It was like
You're a
Doom,
fool.
where you just kind of see your
Dude.
enemies and you're shooting in that direction.
There is so many times in the video where there's two people in the same room shooting 1,000 bullets at each other.
there's some weak guns
and
in
not,
that game.
And not
You
hitting.
got the clop or whatever.
The clob. It's all but like there's a moment I specifically say in the
All
video where
clobs.
I'm like, you know how in like you watch James Bond movies or whatever, and there's like 7 people with machine guns and no one gets hit.
When
and
they're
like,
just standing at each other 10
Well,
feet
or
away.
it's like someone's running and the guy's shooting 400 bullets and he doesn't hit him. And
It's
you're
like
it's
spitballs.
like it's impossible.
Yeah.
So you're saying-
that proved it's possible.
Right. You're saying the
Gavin
game is
and I
accurate.
were just doing this, like right next to each other, and no one's getting hit. And it's like,
Oh, damn.
there was almost a pact where if you started shooting at someone, both people, Matt and I did this a lot, where we would just stand still and shoot at each other because at least someone would die.
Yeah.
And Gavin kept being like, Matt's just standing still. I'm like, yeah, but someone dies.
Yeah,
It's like
something happens.
you would shoot an entire clip, reload it, an entire clip, reload it, and someone's like, I got hit once. It was fucking stupid. It was so much fun. And I said in the video, I go, this is fun to no one unless you played it when it came
Yes,
out.
correct.
Don't go play this now. You won't like it. It's awful. And then of course we're playing on like a 50-inch TV, so everything just looks like fucking shit.
Love
you
it.
can
Dude,
see
it was so
the
bad.
pixels. Yeah.
Love
It was so fucking bad.
But yeah, so I think we'll do that one then next Wednesday for first members. But if you like the retro, if you like the turn away from the current modern games and you want to
we
see
got
us
the
do more
controllers and
retro
everything.
stuff,
Matt's Rumble Pack didn't work, so I got
Nice.
dive.
nice. Did you have to blow
No,
the
no,
card?
it's
The
just
cartridge?
broken.
When are we playing Pokemon Snap? And can I be in
I
that
have
video?
it. I have it.
I want to play Pokemon Snap.
Is that
do
an
one.
N64 game?
Star Wars
Yeah.
Episode Racer.
Yeah.
That's
I
a good
just
one.
love
It's an
Pokemon
on,
Snap,
it's
dude.
on a
Pokemon
rail
Stadium?
picture game.
Stadium's
I didn't get
good.
that.
Stadium I'm
Oh, it's
alright
that
with.
one.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
The
Snap
mini
is
the
the-
mini games in
Snap
Stadium
is
are really good.
I like.
You fucking throw the
love that
Ekans
game.
over the bottles.
Here was the best part about Snap is you could take your cartridge to Blockbuster and put it in a machine and print out your picture.
Fucking
And it would-
yeah, you could.
And I would
wipe
call
your game
over and
memory.
over and go, do you have the machine yet? And everyone would go, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, the Pokemon Snap machine.
It's
And
blue and yellow. You can't miss
And
it.
one time, some guy's like, yeah, we got that. So then I had to get my mom to drive me to Blockbuster. She drove me there. I walked in. They didn't have it. And I was like, what the fuck? You don't have the machine? The guy goes, oh, we got the game. And I was like, I have the game. God damn it.
I
It's
need
right
my
here.
photos.
They finally got it, though. They
Diddy
got it.
Kong Racing. That's a good one.
Yeah, well, he's been freaking out about that.
I love Diddy Kong.
I got it.
I love the
That's
battle
that's
mode in Diddy Kong.
Banjo's first game he's ever
That's
in.
several people.
Yeah.
Banjo,
Yeah.
Tipper,
Because
Tip-Top, whatever.
Rare was like, we don't have
Turtle.
any characters, so we have to make them
he's
up.
gone.
Conker. That's where Conker was
dead.
introduced too. And he's
Look
like,
at-
hey, I'm Conker. I'm
Look
a
how many
nice
people
guy.
want Snap. We gotta do Snap. Full series.
Look at all the exclamation points of Pokemon Stadium.
Michael and Jeremy play Pokemon Snap. Full
So-
series.
Here's the
Okay.
thing, full series. We'll do one
So
part.
I'm
no
gonna
one will
finish
watch
the
it.
Run.
sentence
Don't do
if
it.
I
Whole
can.
thing.
What's up?
All I was saying, and clearly the chat is in love with all these games because like nostalgia is a good market.
So that means 7 people.
If
watch
you
it.
want to see more retro stuff, like watch it. Watch that
Welcome back,
N64 video and share it, like with people that you think might also enjoy it. It's
What
like
the-
honestly the
Are you
best
an
way to
idiot?
help Achieve a Hunter if you don't have, money for first or anything like that. What is happening over here?
Someone spelled Diglett wrong and that went
Diglett.
out.
Diglett. It's like,
Je m'appelle Diglett.
Yeah, Diglett.
Oh,
yeah.
With 6 extra T's.
But that's an awesome minigame. Like, Pokemon Stadium has awesome minigames.
I mean, I don't
Oh,
know about
dude, you're right.
That's the Ek-
I
that's where
forgot
you-
about that part.
That's the ring toss. Ekans over Diglett.
Oh my god, I forgot about that part of Stadium.
There's
When you're
so
the
much
pincers
fun.
and the scythers, you're gonna cut
Yes.
the logs as they're falling down.
Yes.
Fuck! You're
Yeah.
right, we gotta play that.
You won't be there.
I have Pokemon Stadium too. If you
You'll-
want to borrow
we
it,
gotta play it.
You can edit it.
I'll edit it and I can provide the game.
Let's get Annie in it.
Nah, I don't need to be in it. I'll just edit it.
Here's
It's
what we
fine.
should do.
I'll-
Pokemon Stadium.
As long as Matt's not there.
No. Pokemon Stadium, and then we just play Pokemon on TV. Because that's all I used it for.
Yeah.
Because you could get the transfer pack.
Oh, the
and then
Game
you put
Boy
the
player?
Game Boy game in it, and you go, I'm playing Pokemon on a TV.
Yep. Sooner build it.
And you could multiply the speed. Too.
Yeah, you could.
You could do like times 2.
It was like it was like before emulators were a
shit.
thing. Yep.
Yeah, no,
It's
I
easy
mean,
for
they
grinding.
were a thing, but
Remembering the dance moves of those
You get some
fucking
live-
Clefairies.
If
I
someone,
saw you die for a second.
If someone took a Nintendo Switch and went back in time and slapped me in the face with it and said, "This is what you can play Pokemon on now," I'd be like, "It only got that big?" You know, because Game Boy Advance came out and
bezels
it's
are
basically
huge.
the same. Yeah, I know.
The bezels are too big.
But like,
Shrink 'em
you
down.
think of how far you feel like you came in your childhood. Nintendo Switch, I could use like a 24-inch Nintendo Switch. You know what I mean? XL.
Wow.
Do you think they're gonna have that?
No.
They got the small. What is the new one called?
Isn't that
I think it's
called
just
your,
the
That-
Switch.
isn't
where
that-
they don't come off.
Isn't that the dock?
Oh, the Switch
It's
Lite.
called your
Yeah, Switch
LIT.
Lite. If I could get the Switch
right?
Hev, you know, like the Switch.
Switch Hev, HEV, the Switch
yeah,
Hev.
the Switch Hev, where you just like cha-chunk, cha-chunk, and then you, and you got like a
I wouldn't mind that.
Damn.
CRT.
Trevor,
Also,
I just want to say, Trevor, real quick, going
Go
back
ahead.
to your dead face.
Just say it.
You got burned by Inferno. Trevor, who's too young to have played most of these games, waiting for the conversation to end.
Yeah, you young fuck.
You're
bitch.
older
I
than
assume you're
me.
like
I'm
the
too
second
young to have
oldest.
played
He
the
is the
game that
second
I
oldest
mentioned
here.
first.
Yeah. Well, you were like
You are the youngest.
12.
I'm the youngest.
And
Must
then
be.
me, and then
13
him.
when they
Must
came out.
be.
I'm 92. You're what? You're 90, 91?
You're 92 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
I look pretty good. Leap year, baby.
I think it's
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the
I think it's in
leap year.
what year were you born in?
I'll throw it to Inferno.
So-
he was just trying to rib me. He's just trying to
Michael's
throw a little
age,
joke
yeah,
in
Yeah, and
there.
I'm stopping that ribbing
Ah, put
right
it-
now.
put a stop right
I
there.
ripped the condom.
Oh, ooh.
It's not ribbed for your pleasure.
Ribbed the
You said the
condom.
word ribbed, and all I think is condom.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Not like
that is
What else?
ribs? Yeah.
What else?
like
do you think?
ribs.
Yeah, but that's not ribbed. You said
That's
he
that's
ribbed
when you're
me.
like.
No one said I have ribs.
Well, I get that it's also like hitting someone in the ribs. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what it means.
yeah, but that's called
No, but
Get him.
ribbed is a condom.
attack him.
Yeah.
Get this man.
That's I need some extra help. Ribbed condom.
Hamster tunnels are ribbed. The ones you like little hamsters to go
Yes,
through.
they are. They are indeed.
They are.
I
ribbed.
remember my first video game, Halo 4.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
I mean,
LAN parties.
as
brought those
the
back.
youngest, like my first console was the N64. That was my
Oh, I'm
first
still
game
here.
console.
Baby.
What did it matter?
Mine was a
Game
it was a
Kids,
long
me,
time
do,
ago.
do,
It's the
do,
same
do.
year, really.
Take a dump.
No.
Oh, he went to the bathroom. I just assumed he left.
Can we also,
Wash
now
my
that Ryan's
hands,
here, I can
yeah.
say, can we
Stop
also just
shaming Ryan.
admit-
Sometimes I pee
Out of
sitting down.
drink.
and
We can
that's
admit,
fine.
like, Mario's great, Pokemon's great, and everything like that.
But-
Nintendo sucks. Like, the consoles, the consoles suck.
Why are you saying that? GameCube was fucking dope,
Elaborate.
son.
Like,
Elaborate,
think about
bitch.
what Xbox and PlayStation
This
have.
is
like
why
the
he called you Vern.
Xbox Live, PSN, and all that stuff like that, right? Then you
Yeah.
got Switch with their shitty online thing, and then like also update, like having to do an update on the Switch is a whole fucking process that
Yeah.
sucks. And
It's such a niche thing to get like to.
They have-
label
there's
the
so
whole
many
company
consoles
on
that
it.
figured this out. Just do it,
Nintendo has great games, but their hardware is shitty.
It's so shit.
I will
Just
agree with you on
Figure it
that.
out. Just do
Think
it.
of their main demo. They're not gonna play to the guy who's like, I only play online. You know what I mean? They're going for the 80%, like, and doing 20% of the effort to get there. Like, their main demo are like party games and kids at home, like we were when we were kids, and like families
Really
and
helped
shit. We're like the outliers for them.
You're
They
a
don't-
liar. I'm not.
they don't
I've never
need to,
lied.
like, they-
He's a liar.
They
What?
don't.
I'm a
you know
lot
what?
about what?
You know
You're a
what?
liar.
They don't
Every
like
game
our
we play,
friends.
you're a
Oh, I love lying. Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
They don't like our friends in real life or in Pokemon.
Yeah,
They hate our
Listen,
friends.
Nintendo is waiting for this internet fad to blow over. They're not convinced yet. Okay, they're like,
You don't get to
No
be a
one's about
100-year
this.
company.
No
cloud
one's gonna like
saves.
this.
I don't know about that.
I will say, you know, as much as I'm down on Nintendo,
Yeah, you hate
everyone
it.
knows. But I can say I have no problem with letting Eli take it because it's like nobody can talk to you.
That's true.
It's impossible.
Well, that's what they go for.
You
They
can't
don't
get
want-
into the deep web.
If you want to send someone a friend's request, it's elaborate. It's
Yeah.
like, all right,
It's
give
a
me,
fucking process.
give me your 37-digit code.
I
of
just
your
do the
social
thing where you're on the
security.
same Wi-Fi.
Take a picture with this person in real life and send it to Nintendo, and then maybe they'll allow you to speak to each
Verify
other.
at Nintendo.com
Yeah.
or at .jp.
Great games and stuff like that. Just fucking figure
When
out
they
your
make 'em.
hardware.
No,
When
I
they make
don't
them.
disagree with you. I'm just saying
See, I would
logically
even-
probably
I mean,
what they're thinking.
I would even almost say, like, I realize like hardware is like the console and software are the games, but it's still even like a software thing on the hard. Like the hardware is fine. There's just no fucking features.
The actual thing. I love the like
Here's-
portable.
Hey,
plug it
the
in.
Switch
is
got Hulu
awesome.
eventually. We got Hulu.
Hey, you
on the
want
Switch.
you want to browse on the Switch? Too bad.
You can't.
It was on the Wii U and they took it off the Switch. There's no internet.
It's also where
They literally said we don't want it. We don't want kids surfing the web on our Switch.
it's also
Get it out of here.
it's a broken record, but put the Virtual Console on the Switch. What are you waiting for? Take my money.
People-
I will buy all the
were waiting for you
GameCube
to
games
say this right here,
again.
right now.
People like to say a lot of things based on, I think, nothing of like, oh, licensing and this and that, and those like. Cause
They're on the Wii U.
Well,
Put them
I
in
mean,
the
but
Switch.
to be fair, that's not that doesn't mean anything.
I
You know, there's
don't
like it's like
care.
Netflix, like getting
We don't
shows
know
and
what we
losing
don't
shows
know
and whatever.
from their side.
So like there may be
I know.
extenuating circumstances.
I'm just like, I
but
don't disagree with
I
that.
will agree. It's like listen, everybody loves Nintendo because of 20 years ago.
Yes.
Right? Like, that's why you still exist today. That's why people accept it. It's like, man, this is fucking stupid. This is stupid. This is stupid. But like,
it's Nintendo.
but Zelda's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Because that came out in '86.
Yeah, it's like
and it's
a
like
lot of our
that's all the
generations-
shit people want.
Yeah.
And Nintendo's like, yeah, but how about this new third-party crap no one wants?
Yeah.
How about this shitty Mario Party game? It's like, just take my money. I want to buy this game for the 9th time. I just want it on one thing. I got it on 4 other things.
Like, I didn't even care that Resident Evil 4 was $40 on the Switch. It's way overpriced, and it shouldn't have been that much money.
Who
but
bought
I still
it?
paid it.
You
Me,
did.
I
Okay.
did. You
Why?
got me
'Cause
because
it's stupid.
because I wanted to play
and
it
that's
on the plane.
Nintendo's customers.
No, I will buy Spyro when it comes out on the
It's
Switch.
great.
You have a problem.
Yeah,
Jeff
I
said
know.
stop.
You have a
I know.
problem.
Jeff said stop.
He's also
But-
just supporting what he loves.
Yeah.
Again and again and again.
Just like
and again.
Nintendo.
Handheld consoles, portable consoles. No one does it like Nintendo.
Yeah.
They've got it the best. They nailed
Sure,
it. They
yeah.
know what they're doing. The
And
Switch,
now they have a hybrid.
I like the Vita.
brilliant hybrid of the
yeah.
Switch is
I like
awesome.
PlayStation 1 games.
There you go.
But I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. I'm just trying to think from the business standpoint of where they're coming from. Like it's like to the internet accessed gamer like you and I
Yeah.
who can go to Reddit and complain about these things and all think that we're on the same page. Like we're missing all the kids that like Eli that don't have access to the internet,
Right.
don't care,
Don't even know what that is.
And so
yeah.
Nintendo's like, listen, it's just cheaper and that our majority of our demo doesn't want it, so why bother?
Like
with
the
it?
other
You know
day,
what I
we were
mean?
playing Marvel Ultimate
sucks,
Alliance
but-
on the Switch.
Yeah.
Right, and we were playing that, and I was like, I gotta update it in order to get in and play with you guys. We had changed our like internet password recently,
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah,
like
yeah.
it wasn't
Wi-Fi.
connected to the internet, and I was like trying to update, and I'm like, it just won't update. It's like just spinning, one update,
Yeah.
and Ryan's like, you gotta back out, go into your settings, and make sure that's connected. I'm like, it won't tell me that it's not connected to the internet. I just need to figure that out. Ryan's like, yeah.
Dude,
And like, yeah, we'll just keep
Also-
trying
'Cause
forever.
It tries to validate that you own the game.
We're like
Also-
Xbox would be like, you can't do this. You're not connected to the internet. And I'm like,
It
got
doesn't
it.
ever have a moment
Switch
where it
is
goes,
like, I'll
"Can I
just keep
change
going."
Can you
anything?"
play offline on that?
Yeah.
for
Switch,
Ultimate
yeah.
Alliance?
For,
I
no,
think
no,
so.
just in general on the Switch. Because for some
Yes.
reason
Yeah.
I was trying
Yeah,
to
you
play
can.
Mario Maker offline, and
Because you
anytime
can play it on a plane.
I figured,
Yeah.
but like anytime I tried to play Mario Maker without
You
internet,
can't play player maps online.
No, I
unless
just tried to
you
boot
download
the
them.
game up.
It was
It was
also,
like,
like-
trying to validate your existence on this, and it was like, no.
There's a number of just
think it
like,
was on
oh,
there.
that's an interesting choice. So, you guys did the Marvel video, and it had like an update, or I think it was Marvel. It was a Switch game. And so I was like, oh, I need to do this update, and it was like other games were updating, and it was just like, how do I make this one update first? This is gonna take forever. I don't give a shit about this
Right.
game. I need to update this right now, and it's like that's even kind of confusing how to get there.
Sure.
But then like even when you get there, you have to cancel it. You can't pause it. They don't have the
to undo.
technology to pause this. It's like cancel it. I'll come back to it later. Pause it. Nope. You can't pause. It's like, oh, were you 80% done? Well, now you're at 0.
Right,
The
yeah.
thing is the
Yeah.
size of a phone.
And then, you just got a bunch of micro SD
yeah,
cards.
yeah.
Just because it's like, hey, the standard
You don't have to
hard
delete
drive
games to
doesn't
play
have a lot of
games.
space. You don't want to delete games, so when I come back to them, they got to re-download them, blah, blah, blah. Nintendo thought, okay, so you've got an internal drive, and then you've got the SD card you can use, but let's make it so you can't transfer.
Yeah.
If you have a game on the internal and you want to get it on the memory card, you have to delete it and re-download it. You can't move it from one to the other.
Yeah,
and even
that's-
Matt,
I mean,
King
a
of Nintendo, was like,
bummer.
what? And it's like, that's crazy.
I still feel like they're more geared, again, in terms of kind of how Trevor's addressing this. I feel like their imagination of that console is that it is still a card based. You still have to go buy the cartridge and put it in, because then you don't
that's
have
what
that
Matt
problem.
does. He
But
just
they
buys
have
it all
the
hard.
option.
You have
right?
the option,
Like-
but that's online, Michael. That's on that
But I
dirty
mean,
internet.
like, it comes with an internal, right? You can put an SD card in it,
Look at all the save games
How
you
can
put
you
on
not
there.
transfer it? Yeah, it's true. Like
All the save
dude,
games.
you can have 1 million save files for 2 games as much as you want. It's just like I feel like you'd have to go out of your way to be like, well, make sure they can't move them between the two. It's just like until I got to a Switch did I ever think that's a cool feature. Wow, I'm really happy this console let me transfer between 2 hard drives. Until you get to Nintendo and they're like, what? Why would we do that? Just delete it. Oh, you got that fucking 12 gigabyte game? Just delete it and re-download it. I was just like, that's crazy. Why?
But make sure your Wi-Fi password's up to date because we're not going to check.
We're not going to tell you. We're both in the same thing. We exist next to each other.
In terms
It's
of cloud
so,
saves,
it's so weird.
in terms of cloud saves, obviously Steam is the best. Steam's
Piece of shit.
great at everything.
Awful.
Xbox, awesome, just does it.
Close second.
PlayStation next because you have to do it manually.
God, the manual
kind of a
thing
piece
is
of
just
shit.
utter garbage.
just utter garbage, and then Nintendo.
And the thing is, like,
Do you
with,
think
with,
those
with
hard drives are
PlayStation,
linked in a way that they can even communicate to each
yes.
other? Well, then,
Yes,
then
I
you would
do.
be able to copy. Like,
I mean, I'm holding the thing,
yeah,
right?
I think it, like,
I
it
can
goes
see
to run.
them both on the Switch. I feel like if I can see this drive and this drive, then they both know they're there.
Yeah.
I don't
But
have
they're
to
both
turn it
talking-
off and turn it on and go, pick this one. Like,
Yeah.
it literally goes, here's your internal, here's your, your inserted memory card. And then you go, can I? And they're like, no, they don't speak. Please. There's a wall in between them. They're both there. We can tell you're both there. But this one has shunned the other one, and they don't talk. So if you want the game to go over here, you better delete it
Look,
and
the
re-download it.
SD card,
It's
like
so
pineapple
weird.
on pizza.
It's so
the
weird.
internal doesn't.
Yeah.
It's been a
It's
divide
just-
ever since.
It's just like you can only sit there and go classic Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every someone like this. No.
Every console has their own things that make them the
You were
front
talking
runner of
about
the console.
Xbox. Are you saying like the online is good?
Xbox's
I
online is the
hate
best, I
the
think.
UI on the Xbox One. It crashes and freezes for me
The
all the
UI?
time. Yes.
I
Like
mean,
it's always
yeah, I mean,
it's
Like the
sluggish.
homepage?
Yeah, like it's always sluggish. It
I don't
always
know.
freezes.
I don't know if I use the homepage.
I have
I've
my
had-
apps crash a fair amount.
Oh, yeah?
I've had no. It's just like it always like refreshes all the time, and like whenever I go to like my games and apps page, like
Yeah.
There's
it
actually an
loads
update
and
for
it
that coming.
chugs.
They're
I hope they
updating
fix
the
it.
homepage.
Bring back the blade.
In my
Fuck it.
in my
Yeah.
opinion,
Don't bring back the blades.
in my
It's fine.
opinion, you've got like Xbox,
faster.
PlayStation, and Nintendo. I think that Xbox's online is the best out of those three.
Agreed.
I think PlayStation's exclusives are the best out of those three.
Agreed.
And I think Nintendo's like portability is the best, obviously.
They have the
out
best
of those
handhelds.
three.
It's
Yeah.
just like
I mean, and that like that's the thing.
But
They all
the
do their thing.
PSP. No.
PlayStation's
They all do
just-
it really
It's
well.
a good emulator machine.
PlayStation's almost there.
I have all my Game Boy
I have
games
a lot
on
of
it.
PlayStation games on my PSP. But like even PlayStation, the way it works is like if much like the Xbox, you can set a primary console.
Yep.
Which
Yep.
like maybe a lot of people don't have that thing. A lot of people don't go to different places. And
I
play
understand.
multiple,
Going
okay?
to this conversation, we are outliers.
But like
we have multiple consoles. No one has that besides us.
I have
We get it.
most of us have multiple consoles at home, let alone at home and at work. Most people don't wake up in the morning and go, "I hope my save data is at work." They have
Yeah.
to go to work and do their job.
We
and not play
understand
video
that.
games. But like Xbox has it fucking perfect. I never
cloud stuff?
never have to like do anything extra. I'm playing a game at home, I turn it off, I come to work, and there it is.
Yep.
Same thing. I turn it off at work, I come home, whatever. PlayStation, it's like, okay, if you have, first of all, you need, I'm pretty sure you need like a paid PSN account.
Yeah.
PS
And
Plus.
if,
PS
PS Plus.
PS Plus,
If
yep.
you have PS Plus, then it goes, hey, don't worry, on your home console, we'll automatically upload the save data for you.
But on every other
First of
console.
all, that's bullshit.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't
It is
work
bullshit.
so much of the time.
There's a very specific process. You have to make sure you shut the game down, and then it has to have like a minute to be
Right.
like, okay.
Xbox, I go, I done now, and then I leave,
Yeah.
and it's at the other one. PlayStation, like so many times. So my PlayStation at my house is my home,
Yeah.
and I'll go, cool, I'm done. Close the game. I go to work. My data's not there.
Is that what it is? Like, do you have to have the game up, linking it to the server, and if you close it? Because that used to
I
happen on
have no
Xbox.
fucking
If you close
idea.
the
It
game,
doesn't
it
tell
wouldn't
you.
kick it up to.
Oh, really?
tell
On
you.
Xbox, if I leave the game
PlayStation-
open, it won't.
Oh,
No,
really?
no,
Yeah.
yes, you're right.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like closing it is what forces
Oh,
the
so it's the
upload.
opposite.
If you leave
leave
the
it
game
on-
open, it's like we can't sync it.
Right.
Because it's still
Gotcha.
open.
Because it's
Yeah.
being
I
accessed.
always
Yeah.
save
Okay.
my game and then I turn my game
gotta
off.
quit
And
the
if
game.
if I leave my Xbox on, it's fine. As long as I close the game, the saves are always there.
Gotcha. Yeah.
PlayStation, I don't know how it works, and I've been burned so many times. Even with my primary, I always do it manually. manually. But like, it's the only goddamn console. At least Nintendo sucks so bad, I don't expect it. I'm just like, well, good thing I'm fucking holding it because I only have the one. But like this year, 2019, I was playing fucking Horizon, and it couldn't have been more than a month or two ago. And I'm like driving home from work, and I'm like, oh fuck. I played for like 40 minutes today and I didn't upload my data. I had to text Andy like, yo, you still at work? He's like, yeah. I'm like, can you please upload my PlayStation data so I can play this at home? And he's like, yeah, I got it. And then he's like, and then he goes and he's like, I don't know how to do it. I got to get Kent. And it's like, okay, Kent showed me how. He's like, it said it failed. That also happens all the time because there's like 900 files. Yeah. It'll do like manual saves, auto saves, profile saves, whatever. And it's just like uploading 2 of 35. And then it'll always be like, hey, 3 failed. And I'll go, do I need those? I don't.
Is it the newest one?
Is that the one that I need or whatever? And then it's
You
like,
basically have to look at the time.
it's like
stamp.
3 messages back and forth.
so
And he was like, I think you're good. And I was like, cool. I got my 6 collectibles I collected at work. And I'm just like, PlayStation, why?
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Whoever said PC does all 3 as well, like better, wrong. You're absolutely wrong. I
Hit
love
him with it.
PC.
Do it
I
to
play
him.
I play all my
Get
games
him.
on PC. They do not have the portability of a Switch. Not even close.
Laptop.
Yeah, but a laptop and a Switch?
I know it's not. It's not
Like a Switch
comparable.
wins.
A Switch is, if you're talking about like, I want to play it on a plane,
Yeah.
the Switch wins. If you're talking about I want to play it in my hotel room, I'd say the laptop.
Then the laptop. But like on a plane and stuff like that, portability, Switch is easy. It does it right. In terms of accessibility, Xbox. You don't have to worry about like, what's in your PC and things like that. It's all standardized. It's just like you plug it in, you play. Easy. And then exclusives, PlayStation. Right? God of War, you can't go play it on your PC and stuff like that. I'm sure there's some.
PlayStation's got that.
Oh, you go in, you do this level like
I'd
that.
argue Nintendo too. It's PlayStation and Nintendo.
And Nintendo's got the exclusives.
you got
Xbox
Mario,
exclusives,
Zelda,
worthless. Also,
all
Game
kinds of
Pass.
shit. I mean, it's kind of.
But
worthless.
all my third-party
Yeah,
games
it's
I only
worthless.
get on Xbox. The only games I get for PlayStation are almost exclusively first-party games.
Right, and now Xbox is doing their like, it's an Xbox game, but you play it on PC as well.
Yes.
I will
Which is
say-
great. I love it.
I do
Yeah,
like
and it works okay. There's some
It
serious
works
issues with the
okay,
Microsoft
yeah.
store.
I love
like,
PC. I'm not
half
trying
the
to
time
shit
it
on
just won't
PC.
launch.
Does anybody
love
here
PC.
have that
We're
Game
shitting on
Pass?
everything.
I'm shitting on everything. Nothing's perfect.
Does anybody have that
Nothing
Game
is
Pass
good and everything's
Premium?
bad.
I've got the Game Pass.
PC, the PC
Premium?
one as well?
I do, but there's really been no point
Sure.
in having it yet.
Sure.
I will say Steam is as good at taking care of your saves as Xbox is.
It is, yes.
Except it's entirely up to the developer whether they turn it on or not.
Sure.
Yes.
You just have like Thief Sim. I have to manually move the
Dude,
saves.
fucking The Forest.
Yeah.
It's just like that's the thing. Steam, it gave me the false hope. So we did The Forest Let's Play
Yeah.
forever ago,
Yeah.
and we did, filmed the whole thing, and then literally where we stopped, the part before, I think it ended up being 2 more parts. It was the part before the last 2 parts of the entire series. My PC like exploded, and I had to get a new one, like a temporary one, but they fixed the other one. And we finally went to load it up one day, and I had no save data, and it was just like, oh, I guess that was local, by the way.
Yeah.
And it was like, what?
There's some that just do it. Also, like Epic Games Launcher doesn't have cloud saves yet.
Oh yeah.
It's brutal.
I
It's
hate
brutal.
all these launchers. Just
Yeah,
put it on
I will
Steam.
say that's what I hate
Swallow
about
your pride, put your game on
That's
Steam.
what I hate about PC in general. There's like
Too many
9
launchers.
different fucking launchers.
Origin is
and it's
not
just like,
good.
Stop! I just want to just put them on Steam.
yeah.
Just let
Origin,
Steam win.
Epic,
Just let them win, dude.
Well,
And
it's
then
the same
Uplay.
thing's happening
It's
with
Uplay,
VOD,
yeah.
like streaming services. I mean, all the channels are like taking back their stuff for
Yeah,
themselves.
it's brutal. Like,
it's even.
it's why I'm getting Borderlands on Xbox. Like, I'm not going to play Borderlands on PC.
Think of it from the exact same standpoint as us and YouTube. We just don't control YouTube, and if there's ever a situation where YouTube disappears or there's something like the Adpocalypse, it fucking sucks. And if you don't have your own, you're shit
You're
out
not
of
gonna
luck.
fall back on. Then,
So
yeah.
like, I totally get it. Like them having their own thing. The thing is, Steam. That's just what they do, and so they've mastered it because that's like their main focus. Whereas all
Or
these
they don't make games anymore.
like
They're just like, "Let's cut this
Origin
now."
and Epic
Yeah.
Launcher, and now there's games via Twitch and stuff. Like, and maybe Discord has some, but like those are all
They
like
definitely do.
primarily-
Discord had that fucking high school.
right.
Oh, yeah.
They're all primarily something
Last
else.
week, the nightmare or whatever.
Like
Terrible
primarily a dev, and then secondarily they have a launcher.
But hey, Valve just made a new VR headset, so
I just like.
we'll get one eventually.
we
It's
will.
ordered.
The other thing
We
that's
don't know when
even-
it's coming.
Hopefully.
The other
Maybe.
thing that's
Haven't
even
gotten no shipped
We got
email
some
yet.
VR games to play.
The other thing
Well,
that's even more confusing is when it's on their own launcher and Steam.
Yeah.
It's
But
like
Well,
Siege
the
is
Steam
like
is
that.
a lie.
Siege is like that. Like there's
Siege is on Steam.
Ubisoft games
It's
like
double
that.
dipping.
Where
It gets
it's
you
like
exposure to
But
a
you can
huge
even
pool.
download it. It's like, oh, I have that on Steam. It's
But
like,
you're not gonna
but
get
it's
your
on the
Uplay
launcher.
game.
Like, what do you mean? It's like you open it on Steam,
Yeah.
and then Steam opens the launcher, and it's like, what the fuck is happening?
And
here?
it's 2 different installs.
What is happening?
Yeah,
here?
Like
It's-
Siege
it's-
is 2
it's
separate
So
installs.
confusing.
It's very confusing.
Michael, no, do smart, good. I want play game.
Make
You
easy
know?
for Michael.
That's why I always play. I mean, besides the money thing of like, you're gonna invest in a PC, but I'm just like, I get the game, I put the game, I play the game.
Yeah.
And then just like
Also, it's like you don't.
overcomplicate it.
I mean, there's definitely ways around this. Like you can have a PC in the living room. I understand all this, but like your casual person who's going to play at a PC is going to sit at a desk at an,
With a
an
chair,
office chair, and
yeah.
and sometimes my ass just wants to be lazy. I just want to sit on the couch.
Sometimes
then
you
play a game.
Sometimes you want to play a game upside down with your feet in the air.
I'm
laying
just
on the
like
couch.
also super casual, like
Kicking.
graphics
Super
are
cash.
like give or take, like
Super cash, Trev.
Right, like
know?
I just play single player. Like I understand the fact of like if you're playing a multiplayer game, you know, something that you're really into and you need the best things. Like
Right.
it makes a huge
Oh, yeah,
difference to have that
absolutely.
like high frame
Absolutely.
rate monitor. and
144 hertz.
yeah, it really it does make a difference. It really
Yes.
does. It's just like for the most part, I just don't need that difference.
Yeah,
for most of
for
the
sure.
things that I play.
For sure. And I understand like sometimes it's nice to play a game like I don't know, Tomb Raider's a great like single player game example. Like you just want to play the campaign, have it look beautiful and all that. And if you have the like in one of my apartments, my PC was right next to my TV, so I just moved the HDMI and then I'd play right there and like you get the benefit of both. But like
I got the Steam box, but it didn't work that well.
Yeah.
Even.
Yeah,
I
but
just
I
heard
heard
there
of
was
some
latency,
issues with that
yeah.
Steam box.
I've
yeah.
just kind of accepted
It was
that.
like $4 one day, so I bought it.
yeah.
I will say they've done something's, and I haven't read into this, but Steam has started giving me access to stream games that are not even in my house. Like when I go home, I'm logged into Steam typically at work, and I'm logged into Steam at home. I can stream games from the office machine at my house.
Did you link it up?
Well, I mean, it's just the same login.
or just the same login. So
It's
it
just
sees
now it's doing that not just over LAN, it's doing it over WAN, which is kind of weird. I haven't tried it, and I don't. It's like I can't
I
imagine
wonder what
why I
the
would.
latency lag
Right,
would be on that,
yeah.
what the lag would be.
Yeah, I always like whenever that happens
I'll
a lot
try it,
here.
I'll tell
That
you.
happens a lot here because like I'll like play a game in our office at my
Yeah.
desk, and then we go into like the stream room, and it's like, hey, do you want to stream this? And I was like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Like, log
It's
out,
like-
log in.
Yep.
It's just like I just assume it's gonna be worse.
Yep.
You know, like
Probably gonna
log
chug
me the
or
fuck
load
out
longer
or whatever.
or- yeah.
Just give me the goddamn game.
Yep.
Which that's
I'll
been an
install
option
it.
for
From
a
the
while
source.
when it's
Yeah.
on a LAN machine.
Yeah.
so
Right.
having it go through the WAN is different.
WAN.
WAN.
I understand people are going to be very mad about the conversation. Any like
People
if
are
we,
mad about
if we've badmouthed their
Well,
console.
but we badmouthed
But we
everything.
badmouthed
Yeah,
everything.
But no, but
equally.
we said good and bad things about everything.
Just
so
play
who
whatever
cares?
console
console you
them,
have
hitting
and
them all.
enjoy it.
And so
Yes.
everyone will be like, I only
How
heard what I
dare
didn't want to
you.
hear.
Here you go,
Exactly.
internet. Let's just even the playing
Yeah,
field.
go
Hey,
for
you
it.
know that thing that you like? There's some shitty things
I don't
about
like it.
Yeah.
And there's some good
I
things
don't
about
like
it.
Exactly.
Except for Nintendo, it's all bad. Oh,
That's
sorry.
not
no.
accurate.
I thought you were gonna say joking.
It's all
perfect.
bad. Yeah.
Like you
No,
know,
even
that's the
Nintendo
thing.
has some wonderful things.
Also, we understand that
children.
we
They've
are
been
usually
taken.
we're usually
Abducted.
very
Children have been
specific.
taken.
Not
We're-
abducted, just taken.
I'm gonna go pick up mine
Oh,
pretty soon.
you
Oh, okay. We're good.
We're in very specific situations for a lot of things. We have a life that a lot of people don't have in terms of like these multiple consoles and
Right.
having to move things around and stuff like that. We understand that we have our own problems with
Also,
these things,
preferences.
but that's
Let's
what
just
we
buy
can talk
another
about.
one.
That's what we can
Just
relate
buy
to.
another one if you only have one. Just buy a second one.
Don't do
Yeah,
that.
no,
you
just
can't
like
afford
just have
that.
them send it to you
can't-
for free.
Be smart
Why
with your
everyone-
money.
why
Be
does
smart
everyone
with it.
do
Get a credit card. It's fine.
No,
Steal
don't
your
do
mom's
that.
credit card.
Don't do
Pay
that.
it off.
Be smart about your
That's-
money, people.
That's future use
My
problem.
At
credit card went
Xbox.
down from 24% to 17%, and I didn't even notice.
Buy more stuff?
What does that mean?
Your interest
Are
rate
you fucking
went
kidding
down.
me?
are
You're
you
the
saying?
smart one here. You
What do you
idiot.
mean? I just heard your credit card went down percent.
Give me the
That's
check back,
interest rate.
Eric.
Interest, man.
I don't fuck with interest. I just pay it all.
No,
No shit. Neither do I. That has
was
nothing to
that?
do with it.
I don't even know what my
It's-
interest rate is.
It's
Mine
a
down
number
once.
I've never paid. It's just nice to know it went down.
My credit
That's
card
it.
physically shrunk. It's now small.
Oh my god.
That's what I was looking
woke
for.
up on
Micro
that.
credit card.
Motherfucking cunt.
Now it's
last
just the chip.
Week, last
$1.
week on Friday, somebody brought up credit cards. We were talking about like the olden days of like you do bill day of like. Well, I was complaining about like we were talking about like auto pay and this and that. And, like it sucks for things that don't have auto pay. And then I was like, it's funny because I think now like if your credit card gets compromised, like there's a fraudulent charge or whatever, it's like fuck me. I gotta fucking cancel it, and then I gotta log into every single fucking account and like change the credit card, and it takes forever. But then I was like, it's funny that like that's a nightmare. That was every week for everyone forever before auto pay. It's like that's called bill day. Like I remember my father sitting down on Sunday being like, here's all the bills. I gotta write all the checks. I gotta fucking mail all the checks, do all that. And to me, that's like a nightmare. And I was like, yeah, I have to do it every 6 months because my fucking credit card always gets fucking compromised from some website or whatever, a skimmer, a gas station or whatever. And I was on Friday. I fucking woke up Saturday and I had a fraudulent charge and I had to cancel my credit card. The goddamn day later, I woke up and I just went, because I constantly pay my credit card. I pay my credit card bill like 6 times a month because I have anxiety of paying percentages.
Sure. You also have auto pay set up, so just.
Yeah, I have that, but I also made.
Well, I have auto pay for like, and it goes to the card. So that, like it doesn't auto pay the credit card.
Mine like, auto pays once a month.
I'm saying it auto pays from the credit card to the bill, but then the bill sits on the credit card.
I have my credit card auto pay off.
No, I don't have that. I manually do it because that's the only reason it makes me look at it just to see if everything's up to snuff. I literally woke up on Saturday, pulled it up, the most recent charge. I go, I didn't buy that. And then I texted Lindsay because she was out of town. I go, you buy this? And she's like, no, I didn't buy this. And then like you can Google, like the numbers and shit. And I Google it, and every response on it is like, oh, this is like a scam. I didn't buy this. I didn't buy this. And I was just like, God damn it! I talked about it yesterday, motherfucker.
You're gonna have another one tomorrow.
I know.
You know that,
I know.
right?
I'm talking about it.
What do you want me to do? I live on the internet. My information gets stolen. All right. I didn't spend $62 at GameStop. Somebody else did, and they got a free game.
Weird.
They got a free game from me, Trevor.
I got that game.
I disputed it. I'm not paying for it, but the bank is. Okay?
Yeah, that's the liability.
I go,
that's what they take
I say
on.
this. I go, this ain't me. What'd you type, by the way?
Nothing.
He said
That's
something
a lie.
just bad.
It's a lie. That was Jeremy. You
Jeremy's
saw him
in the
type.
Michael.
live chat.
They know.
There is a lot of things that I want.
There
and the
are.
real
It's
problem
loud.
is
Shut the fuck up.
the real problem
Shut
is
the fuck up, you
Michael.
dumb shit.
There's a lot of things that I want, and the real problem is that
Google
they're not.
Gaga motherfucker.
They're not. The problem is
trying to segue.
they're not
You're
here.
dumb, dude.
They're far away. All right.
Okay.
There's a lot of things that I want from a lot of places, and I
Go
really
walk
wish
there, dude.
that they could. No, I can't.
Get your steps, hatch some eggs.
He's
Put it on
lazy.
go.
I would prefer.
He's lazy.
Bicycle.
I would prefer that things just arrive to me. They
Yeah.
just are
Amazon,
they just present
baby.
To me.
Yeah,
no,
buy it online.
Just don't order anything on
Next
Prime
day.
Day.
Next day.
Nope. See what
Wait a
I'm
minute.
hoping.
Wait a minute. You're talking about same day?
Same day.
You're talking
Mike.
about like
Amazon
like
Prime
literally,
Now?
No,
like an
shit.
hour. Like an hour. I'm saying like that's how quickly I want it.
what could you use?
I don't
to get
know,
it so
Michael.
fast?
I'm hoping that there's something that I can use to get it that fast.
I wanted something. I'm thinking.
Consult the crystal ball.
Okay, it's the weekend. Like I can't tell Sarah to do it.
Right. She's an option.
But when we tell Sarah to do it, she doesn't want to do it either.
No.
She uses Postmates.
That's a brilliant idea.
We say, Sarah, get this thing, and she goes, cool. Type. Someone else will
And
get
it's
this
done.
thing.
I was gonna guess armed.
Postmates. This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Postmates. When I get home, or when Sarah gets to work, the last thing she wants to do is leave to just buy something for the office that we desperately need, even though it's mostly her job. She doesn't want to do it. Maybe it's some food, and she'll slide it across the floor, like, a gun in an action movie. She'll kick it. Well, she uses Postmates. When you want red wine at 4 p.m., sushi at 9 p.m., maybe you just turn down a taco, and you want to get some sushi, Postmates will take care of it for you.
I got some sushi in the fridge.
No, you don't want that. Breakfast burrito at 8 a.m. and ibuprofen at 10. Maybe you have a headache because Sarah was screaming at you about the video that you didn't need for 3 weeks.
Or from the sushi.
You need an ibuprofen. You're like, Sarah, can you please Postmates an ibuprofen? You're killing me right now. Postmates is your personal food delivery, grocery delivery, whatever kind of delivery service all year round. Anything you're craving, Postmates can deliver. They're the largest Real big, on-demand network in the U.S. and offer delivery from all the restaurants, grocery, and convenience stores, traditional retailers you could possibly want or need. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, Postmates will bring you what you need within the hour. 1 hour. No more trips to the store. You don't even have to know where the store is. Who knows where anything is? I don't know where I am right now. Postmates will deliver anything to you. Download the app for iOS or Android for free. Browse local restaurants and businesses and track your delivery in real time. For a limited time, Postmates is giving our listeners, that's you listening to this right now, $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days. To start your free deliveries, download the app and use code OFFTOPIC. That's code OFFTOPIC for $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days when you download the Postmate app. Anything you need, anytime you need it, Postmate it. Download Postmates and save with code OFFTOPIC. It's like your own personal Sarah. You just say, I want the thing, and then you get the thing. Get the thing with Postmates.
Do it. I use Postmates all the time. Like if I there's so many times where I run out of food in the house, and I'm just like, all right, well, I'm just gonna Postmate a little bit of this. Postmates. Yeah.
Eric, if you write in that chat one more time, I'm gonna fucking powerbomb you through a table.
Get him.
All right,
How
let's do it.
dare you?
Bring him out here and powerbomb him on this table. It won't break. The table will hold
Was
up.
that Lindblad that just? Oh no, who wrote Eric sucks? Did you do
That's
that?
me. I did that. Why would Lindblad be signing
I saw
as me?
Michael. I just saw Michael.
I'm Michael. He's Michael Lindblad.
I'm sorry.
I was confused too when you were typing as Michael. I was like, I see Michael talking, but
Well, he went like this.
Michael's talking.
I took control of Michael's.
I saw.
Of Michael's.
It caught up
service
to
here.
me.
Someone said hi,
Ryan's
Denise.
too many Diet Cokes in. Yeah,
Because
she's
your
probably-
mom
Yeah,
uses
the
your
aspartame
account too, no?
Killed me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You be logged in twice somewhere? They thought you
on
were
our site?
his mom.
Oh, well, it might be her. No, but you know it's her because she always types Denise before she types.
She does.
Oh, okay.
She types
Yeah.
Denise and then a message.
Do you think that's how the user? She thinks the username gets there. She's like, oh, they must be typing their username first.
No, she's not
And then-
that dumb, Trevor.
Listen, my parents
Pretty
on the internet.
insulting.
I don't know.
I think she just wants to specify that it's her and not me.
I think that's.
Do you think
fair.
she thinks she has to mail in her responses to like a common area and then
Yeah.
they put it on there?
She
Yeah.
drives to the library in order to access the account because she's so fucking stupid, according to Trevor.
Whoa. Trevor.
I need to watch my mouth.
Yeah, dude, that's all right.
Are you
It's the
trying
reason, it's the reason you weren't.
That was
invited
worse
to
than
the
me
wedding.
ruining the segue to the ad read.
Are you trying to catch a movie after this?
Don't draw attention to it.
Well, I have a movie ticket already. It's at 10 o'clock at night, and there's no way I'm going.
Yeah, that's late as
why?
fuck.
You won't
why?
like it. Just
Why
watch
you have
that.
it?
Just watch.
Well, because I
The
bought
Boys.
it just in case, and as I've
You can
expressed this
cancel.
opinion many times, I think it's outrageous. It's a stupid system,
Eric.
and I abuse it constantly. Alamo lets you refund your ticket up to an hour before the movie.
Oh.
And that's crazy. Like,
That's a little crazy.
Who the fuck
it
looks up
limited?
tickets? No, I've done it a million times.
Oh.
It makes me buy more tickets I know I'm not gonna use because I go, there's a 20% chance I'm gonna go, but if not, I'll just refund it. So I buy it. It should be a day. It should be one goddamn day. Maybe 6 hours? An hour? I was like, who the fuck looks up the movie and goes, oh, it's full. Shit. I'll
Not gonna go.
I'll check 59 minutes
Right.
before the movie because maybe somebody canceled their ticket and now it's available. But I do it all the time, especially with children. I have these pipe dream scenarios where I'm like, dude, maybe this will happen, and then this, and we can go to the movies. And
Yeah.
it never happens. But then it's just like, oop, hour and 1 minute, refund.
It's also
And then they
important to
give me the refund.
understand for the people that don't have an Alamo, where the norm is to just go and be like, what time we go?
I don't
I'll
even
get
think
a
that's the
movie.
norm now, even outside of
Is it-
Alamo.
is it
Every
not?
goddamn theater does like
I mean,
reserved
with
seating.
Fandango and,
Fandango,
yeah.
AMC,
Yeah, but, like, I think
like
around.
Regal
most
doesn't.
Last couple times I
theaters-
went to the Regal, there was a huge amount of people at the
Alright,
box
listen,
office.
There's normal theaters. in
Regal.
this.
Regal don't.
All I'm saying is Alamo
Regal's
trains
not
you
great.
to buy it ahead of time so you can get a good seat. Because it's assigned.
The
seat.
only-
If it doesn't have assigned seating, there's really no reason to buy it online
Yeah.
unless it's
Right.
like a release day.
The
Right.
only thing I can think of that like I would go to that doesn't have assigned seating is IMAX, because that's like, hey, it's IMAX.
Whoa.
You can't get it anywhere else.
Yeah.
Fuck you. There's no assigned seating. If it's a regular theater, I would just be like, why would I just like? I would say like 8 out of 10 theaters have assigned seating. Like you're going out of your way to fucking
At
go
least
to
in
a
Austin,
theater that
for
doesn't have
sure.
assigned seating. I mean, before I moved here, that was the case. It's in fucking New Jersey. I mean, maybe it's like in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like any city.
I'm trying to think back home.
That's
I honestly don't
theaters
remember.
that they have.
They might.
You know?
I think the old ones
I mean,
updated.
I mean, I've occasionally gone to.
assigned seats.
I almost always go to Alamo, but occasionally, if like it just comes down to times, you know, like I'll look at other theaters because maybe there might be a showing that's just at a more convenient time.
Yeah.
Or it's like the specials. Like Alamo does it the most, but a bunch of theaters do it all around, especially in Austin.
Like a
where it's
limited release film.
Well, like I just recently saw, I think it was the 30th or like 35th anniversary for Jurassic Park.
Right.
And that was at like a Cinemark or something like
Maybe
that.
35th, yeah.
And that I never go
94,
there
right?
except for I think it was 94. It was probably 35. But I was like, it's like Lindsay's favorite movie, so we've seen it in theaters like 3 times now. But I was like, cool, blah, 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 reserve that.
Yeah.
To me, now what you're saying of like, man, this is an old school theater, isn't the reserved seating because everyone has it. It's like, whoa, they have a concession stand?
Yeah.
What a throwback. Like, even those theaters have reserved seating. It's like, I'll have one hot dog because that's all you have. You have popcorn. If you want food that's not popcorn, they have hot dogs
nachos,
and chicken tenders.
Nachos, which are chips with some cheese
That's
on
it.
it.
Personal pan pizza.
Personal pan pizza.
Microwave that
And
up
some
for me.
jujubes.
Oh, well, they got the candies for sure.
Yeah, I think a lot of them retrofitted that system in.
I have
Like the
never got the
Sunseats.
candy at Alamo because it's like there's so many other
Why
things
would
I'd
you?
rather
It's a restaurant.
get. I know there's so many things I'd rather get.
I'll take the Reese's Pieces
I
for
have never
800
gotten
calories, please.
Yeah.
I've never gotten popcorn at
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I get
yeah, me
popcorn.
too, yeah.
I get popcorn.
I think I'll do like I'll borrow off of somebody who sits next to me like, hey, can I have some?
I go
I'll
like
take some
this.
of that, but I never order
And
it.
then-
Like someone
and then-
you know,
Yeah,
or
he's
just-
not even with that person. He's
most
just
of the
like,
time.
And he
Depends.
leans over and goes,
Animal.
it's free refills, man.
Yeah.
I remember still
Quiet,
AMC.
the movie's on.
I remember AMC, like, you get
You
popcorn.
can't talk. You can't
talk.
speak or they'll throw you out.
I'll write you up.
You write the card and you show it to them, but you
Like,
don't put it
they're
up.
talking.
You're like, you make a move, I'll put it up.
Put the little
But,
sign.
like,
Won't share their popcorn.
I remember like going to AMC for years and years, and it's like, yo, free popcorn refill, but you'd have to leave your seat.
Yeah, it's fucking.
So
what?
I'm just like, I'm not gonna go wait in line in the middle of the movie to go get my popcorn. I'll get it on the way out and take it home.
Yep. Like a
real
So then every time I go to the movie, I'm like, give me free popcorn on the way home. And then I'd be at my house going, oh, I have a stomach ache from all the butter, and I'm just eating popcorn at home for no
There were
reason.
2 theaters I went to as a kid. Is AMC the one? Did they have a butter dispenser?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Do it
there we go.
yourself.
Like the straw thing, the nozzle.
can't
it
just
Yeah,
be
you just put your
AMC.
butter, you put your popcorn under it.
No,
and
I mean, but it is.
Yeah.
It's not just, but
Yep.
they do have
just
it.
like the
Alamo
liquid
doesn't have it.
shit
Yep.
clog up your body.
Humans
butter
can't
on
be
it.
trusted. To
Clarify
do that for
butter.
Here's the only issue with that, right? And it's like they've pushed that off on you of be like, you do it.
You be
kill
responsible.
yourself.
But like the ideal way to do butter is popcorn butter.
Yo,
Popcorn
Yeah,
butter.
You just
I'll layer it.
butter.
dispense
You
it
gotta
evenly.
ask them and say, hey, can you do
the
layers?
butter
And they're like,
dispenser, because of that, you sit there and go, you dump a ton on and then you gotta shake it. And it's filled to the brim, so the shakes are like,
Yeah. You don't want to
Yeah.
lose any
they're
popcorn.
light shakes.
You don't
'cause it's
lose
just-
those kernels.
You don't want to lose that
I mean, each one is
2-gallon
worth like a
bag
quarter,
of
so-
popcorn that you're never gonna finish anyway.
But you never want to get the popcorn in the bag because the oil and the butter seeps through and stains your pants.
Or you gotta put napkins on your lap.
Dude,
yeah,
just
which
don't
is
set it on your legs.
No, you
son.
got-
no.
Hold that.
Trevor, you're watching a
Hold
movie
it for
like this.
2.5 hours?
2-ounce bag.
You
man.
don't
Put it on
hold
the
it
floor.
for 2
You put it on the
hours.
floor. You
You
put
put
it
it on the floor.
It's
You
like
put-
2 ounces.
But I remember
You put it
that,
on the floor and then you always kick it over.
like for a
I
while,
do.
like
And then I go, I'm not cleaning
for a
that
while,
up.
Regal would like
Leave.
give out like a free small popcorn. Me and my friend would be looking at these poor assholes with these
Andy,
bags of popcorn
Andy,
and be
let-
like, "There go your
Andy,
pants, buddy.
Thanks.
There go your
Let
Let
pants."
me fix it for you. Just ask for the kid-sized
really
soda,
fuck
but
that
don't
up.
say.
There we
it's
go.
listen, I just want the cup. And then you go to the dispenser. You fill up your cup. You got your popcorn and your cup.
okay.
You put it in the cup holder,
why
and
you
then you
doing it
take
to
each
me?
kernel
Oh.
and dip it.
Why did you
I
type
like
that?
it. I like it.
And I've
Individually.
never done that. But you can start
like
doing
that's
that to
a
save
quite
your
a
pants.
strategy.
Save your pants.
But I was like, it would always ruin their khakis.
Wait, why are you always
So
wearing
the other
khakis?
day,
Because I was a fancy boy.
That's okay.
he had to. He was told to.
I was told. I lived on Cape Cod. My
Dude,
mom was like, you
I'll
gotta
tell you
dress
this.
to impress. Why do you think I wear these to work every day?
Your mom's still watching.
My mom makes me wear
Send me a
these
picture
things.
of what your outfit
We
looks like,
walked-
little Andy.
Dude, we
I
walked
need to
into the
approve
office
it.
the other day, and I think every single person in the room pointed out Jeremy's pants.
Yeah.
Because he was
they
wearing
were-
like white pants. I'm like, wow, nice pants today,
got those
buddy.
cream-
I was wearing. They're essentially. They're just jeans, really, but they were like
but
cream
they were like
color.
almost white. Cream, sure.
Almost white. They were
Sure.
off-white.
Off-white.
Right?
Yeah.
And I was wearing those.
Very weird.
And I was doing
Out of
something
place.
that day that I felt
I went, what are you wearing there? And you're like, what? And I go, you doing the thing today? And you're like, yeah, I'm doing the thing.
Yeah, I'm doing the thing. I felt
like,
like,
no
because I don't
shit.
know where to be for that.
I'm
'cause
fancy.
I don't want to dress nice for it, but I don't want to dress like I
did.
normally do for it either.
Which is like shit.
Which is like shit. But every single person, I think except Ryan, walked in and commented immediately on my pants.
I mean, I
They
noticed, but I just
screamed.
wasn't gonna say nothing.
Right, exactly.
Lindsay came up to me and she's like, you fucking see this asshole's pants? I'm like, oh, I mentioned it, dude. And then, totally separate to that, Trevor viciously attacked you the other
Call
day.
me Vern.
What's that to do with pants? No, it has to do with attacking Jeremy.
I just want to say,
So funny to
Call me Vern Troyer.
We filmed,
Mini me.
We filmed something the other day. It's coming out soon. We filmed it between the games. That was
RIP.
absolutely phenomenal. It was such a good one.
God.
And we were looking at the footage right after we filmed it. And Gavin uploaded it. So
You'll
it's on,
see
It's
it.
on the
You'll
computer.
see what I mean.
And there was a shot of Jeremy in the back of his head. And it's just it's classic. Like that's a bald head. You had the bald rolls, like Max Payne. Which
I've got
Gavin
the
was
back-
like,
the
Max
back
Payne,
rolls. Yeah, I got
back
them.
rolls.
Yep.
And no one said anything. And Trevor looks at it and goes, "You look like Vern Troyer."
Oh my god.
and fucking Jeremy goes,
no.
What?
No, I said you look like a zoomed in Vern Troyer.
Okay.
Okay.
You're like, you look like a zoomed in
Caveat.
Vern Troyer. To which then the conversation kind of bounced around the room, and Ryan, I think Ryan was like, didn't he die? And I was like, yeah, he died like 2 years ago. And then Jeremy's just like, oh, cool, I look like a short, bald, dead guy. And then like, we just didn't let it go the rest of the day. And I was like, I'll be honest, I'm gonna chime in here. Short? The guy was like 22 inches tall.
Yeah.
I mean, like, short
It's
does
short.
not-
I mean, it's
does not
short.
scratch it. Jeremy's 5'4".
It was the back of my head.
Short
It could have
does
looked
not-
like any bald guy. And he's like, oh, Vern Troyer. I mean, anyone. There's so many people that have bald heads.
It was kind of a high angle shot.
Get on,
and-
like, you look like fucking Agent
You look like
47.
Bruce Willis over there down there. Like, thank you. Thank you, Trevor. Oh, Vern Troyer in that thing. And are we filming? Is he part of Achievement Hunter now? Did we resurrect Vern Troyer and put him in Achievement Hunter? Oh, damn. Look at that. No. Fuck. God.
Ah, there he is.
That is not a flattering picture of that man. either.
That is a flattering picture. That's what he looks like.
That is not a flattering
That's
picture.
not an unflattering picture. It's like, can you show a picture of the back of his head, though?
That's a weird
The
Google.
lighting on that
Weird
picture was
Google.
not great for Vern.
That's the red carpet, Jeremy. That's what it looks like. It's fancy.
It made it
fancy
so
as it gets.
bad when you showed his picture. Oh, I got to see him. That's
Oh
not what he
my-
looked like at all. Oh man.
God damn.
Jeremy, you look like Vern Troyer.
God. Man. I was just sitting there being me.
I can't breathe.
Like not offending anybody.
Mini me.
Minding my own business. And I just got slammed like that.
Damn,
There was a
dude.
lot going on.
God. Broke my fucking hip in the damn
Jeremy
video.
broke his hip. It was crazy.
When did you break your hip?
When we said I want
The thing you were in.
when
I was in
you
it.
when you tackled
kept
me and I
jumping,
wasn't
too.
looking at you.
Okay.
Because the
My
thing-
bad.
When his
well,
feet
no,
left
it's not
the
your
ground.
fault. It's
It was
just
the plan.
It's the plan. It was the plan.
Oh,
Just
fuck.
the thing I was wearing that would have protected me wasn't covering my lower body.
Oh.
So I literally the other night could not sleep on my right side because my hip hurt so much. And now it's all swollen and fucked up.
But at least it wasn't your head.
It was
It wasn't
such
my
a-
My
head's
track record
fine.
is at least moving around.
People are like, Jeremy, you almost hit your head. I'm like, I don't fucking care. What
There's
I'm
a
wearing.
part in the video where it looks like Jeremy should be dead.
Yeah.
His head didn't hit the ground.
We should say that,
No.
yes, because he did not.
I mean,
hit
it's
his
very
head.
He's
clear
here.
it didn't
He's
happen
right here.
because his blood doesn't splatter all over the
Look,
floor.
content gets 100% better when you don't care whether or not you
You
die.
tell me when he looks like Vern in that video when you watch it.
I'm just telling you.
Timestamps. Just
Someone
tweet them.
said in the chat, they were like, how familiar with Vern Troyer is Trevor that's what comes to mind, that he could make that comparison.
Back to
I'm
my
like,
head.
Listen, he was in.
I saw the entire season of Surreal
He
Life.
was in.
and
He was
all-
in Surreal Life, and he fell asleep next to the hot tub, and he just kind of like passed. He had like Matt bragged. He had like one beer and was like, oh.
That's when he like wheeled out into a corner.
Vern used to
and
get
just-
drunk.
and he just
I
was
remember that about
And
Vern.
he just peed in a hallway.
It's like this
Yeah,
fucking-
pissed in the hallway. I remember that.
Someone's like, man, we gotta get Vern to sleep. They just bed.
That and Mini-Me.
Yo,
That's enough.
He was a wild man.
He was a wild guy.
A wild
he really
dude,
was.
dude.
Oh man.
Oh fuck yeah!
What a legend.
People
Can
talking
we
about sharks.
remake-
Check out Shark Week. Immersion.
Oh yeah.
It's August 3rd. Who said yay?
It was
Why?
Eric, that piece of
Why?
shit.
What do you care?
He's been trying to get it said for a while.
Who gives a shit? I'll
I don't
say it.
know.
It's not an ad.
It's
Hey,
not-
you wanna
it's
do
not an
four-
ad.
You want to do 4 ads?
No,
you
it's
dumb
not an ad. I
motherfucker?
think I just thought it was cool
You
that you're
fucking
on
idiot.
Discovery Channel.
Just let me do it naturally. We'll get to it. It's a show that I'm in.
posting on the subreddit.
I just thought it was nice that you were on Discovery Channel.
I
Like a
thought
fun
it was
thing
nice
for your
you
mom
came
to
back
watch,
to the
but I mean,
CD.
now you're
why
yelling
don't-
at me,
why
so
don't
I,
you
I
discover some
don't know how to
talent?
take it.
Is this the first show you've seen the end of? 191?
Nah. Well,
Is this the soundboard or is this Eric?
This is also
maybe.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Where were you at the beginning?
wow.
You were
nuts.
busy. You were busy burning out.
I was just busy being Vern, apparently.
You got put in the
Burning
pillowcase.
out.
He was like,
that
You ever
lanky
pissed in
fuck.
a hallway?
God damn it.
You ever piss in a hallway?
God damn.
I pissed in like a lot of alleys.
No,
I
I've never
a
pissed in
hallway.
anywhere there wasn't a toilet, personally.
Really? You don't like
Bullshit.
pissed
You've
outside?
never peed
or-
in your life?
No, I don't think so.
That's out. You're a liar.
So you're
I
just
pissed outside a million times.
you absolutely
well,
peed somewhere
maybe when I was
blackout
camping.
drunk.
Camping.
Well, yeah, I've pissed in my backyard a million times. Dude, I said
I've
this
done
the other
that.
day. It kind of went under the radar because like people were talking. I think it was in a video, maybe it was in an audio or whatever, and somebody was like, blah blah blah, this and that, whatever. And I feel like somebody mentioned they were talking either about sinks, and I made the connection of like basements. I'm like, oh, dude, the best part about a basement was you could piss in the sink, and then it just kind of went right over. I had a slop sink in my basement.
Yeah, I know the slop
So
sinks.
growing
I never
up,
had one, but I know.
growing up, we had one bathroom. It was up on the second floor. If I was outside, it's piss outside, or go in the basement and piss in the sink that's covered in paint and oil and grease and like.
You wash
And
it
piss
off.
will
with
get
your-
that right out.
The thing was 3 feet wide, and
industrial
3
size
deep,
sink,
and
yeah.
it was in the basement.
Yeah.
You piss right in it.
Yeah.
I pissed in that thing like I probably used that as much as the bathroom. I didn't shit in it, but I could have.
You probably could.
I know it shocks people.
Depends
because
on
of
how-
much
depends
I'm
on how
drunk,
strong the
but yeah, I
faucet
don't.
is.
I'm not one of those drunk pissers.
Do you piss in the
I had
tub?
I had a friend who was like that.
You never pissed while
Showers
drunk?
warm water. You got warm water.
I
that makes
pee
you
in the
piss.
shower all the time.
Yeah.
No one gives a shit.
Oh, that's
Go
the
right
thing.
in the drain.
Even when like Tub Jeremy shows up, I don't piss in the tub when the Tub Jeremy's around.
Okay.
What's Tub
You
Jeremy
stand up
like?
and pee
What does that
out of the
mean?
tub.
I
Jeremy
have to
is he gets
get
drunk and he
even
lays in the
I'm
tub.
in the
Oh.
tub
Cuban.
laying down. I have to stand up and go piss in the toilet because my mentality there
That
is-
makes more sense because you're in the water, but when you're in the shower,
No.
you just piss
No,
right
he
in the
doesn't.
drain.
He doesn't close the drain.
No, I don't close the drain.
No, he
It's
just sits
running.
there and
off
it just
him.
rains down on
It
him.
just rains down on me. But I don't do it because I often fall asleep and I'm nervous that if I just piss there laying while I'm about to go to sleep, my brain's gonna be like, "Oh, he's going to sleep in a bed. Just start pissing because he's used to being asleep." Like,
see.
you see what I
Oh,
mean?
you
Like,
think
I
you're
don't
gonna
want
pee
to.
the bed?
It's a
I don't want to
stretch,
associate that.
but you just
So
don't wanna
I get
break
up
down
and
that
piss in
wall.
the
It's a
toilet.
bit of a stretch. Do
Bit
you
of a stretch.
lay in your bed a lot of times and you're like, I'm wet and covered in water. I better pee?
Maybe.
Because that's the tub. I feel
Yeah.
like a laying drunk in a tub
I
with
just don't want my
water
brain to make that
isn't
association.
close at
I
all
don't.
to a bed.
I don't think
Don't
that
want
would
it.
happen.
I'll tell you, once you hit 30, you start peeing the bed anyway.
I don't want to pee my bed.
It's gonna happen, dude.
I don't want to do it, Michael.
I remember the last time I peed my pants.
Yeah, me too. It was like 4 months ago.
Yeah.
No,
well,
it was 2018.
I was like-
haven't peed myself in 2019.
I was like 9 years old.
Okay.
And my grandfather was
27.
over because my parents were I was 27. My grandfather was over because my parents were on vacation or whatever. So he's watching us, and I was just inside. I was so bored that I was like,
I'm gonna pee myself.
I remember, when I was a kid and I used to, need diapers or pull-ups or whatever. And I was just sat there on the kitchen floor and I was just like, let's see what the hubbub is all about. I must have forgotten because I'm 9 now and I don't do that. And I did it and I was like, this sucks.
Let's see what
sucks.
the hubbub's about.
Yeah.
I
And
did
then
that
and
last
then I had
year.
wet jeans and I had to go change and I
Pissed
hated
yourself
it.
last year?
Yeah, I told it on the podcast.
Yeah.
I peed the bed. I
You got
woke
25
up, and
seconds
I
till you're
woke up
game.
Lindsay and I was like, I peed the bed. And she's like, fuck off.
We do.
I'm like, I peed.
You know mine?
And she was like, the fuck? Why? I'm like, I don't know.
I didn't. I think the last time I pissed myself, I pissed myself in college one time, and while I was asleep.
2 nights ago, I went to bed having to pee, but I
Yeah.
was like, I'll sleep through it, and I did.
Well, here's the thing.
It's a dangerous game, but it
That's a dangerous game.
But it's
You-
good. I was
hopefully-
I was too lazy, and I was like,
hopefully-
the cat was on top of me. I was like, I can't get
You
up.
get that mental lock at like 10 or so, hopefully, maybe earlier, and stop peeing the bed. And I think the thing about this was, though, because usually it's like in the middle of the night, but it was like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
and I was stuck in like this dreamscape of like, I was like, as an adult, I can piss in my dream and not piss my pants. But
Sometimes.
no, every time. But then like, this was like 8 o'clock in the morning and I woke up and I was like, I pissed my pants. And then I told the story in the podcast, and I told Lindsay, I'm like, I pissed my pants. And she's like, fuck off, because that's all I'll be like, I poo-pooed in my pants, and that's like how I speak to her, you know? And then she doesn't like me, but I'm just like, I'm telling you I peed. And she's like, what the fuck? You pissed your pants? I'm like, I just told you that. She's like, I thought you were lying. And then, recently, it's like a week ago, she was out of town. She was at San Diego Comic-Con.
Right.
She was coming home, and like, I wanted to try and keep Iris up till she got home, and her fucking flights kept getting delayed as usual, whatever. And I turned the TV on because she didn't have a TV in her room. I turned the TV on in our room, and I put her in her bed, and she passed out at like 9 o'clock. Usually she goes to bed at like 10 or 11. She fell asleep at like 8:30 or whatever. I'm like, oh, that's, Lindsay will come home and she'll be sleeping in the bed and whatever. And then I like changed her at like 8 right before she fell asleep. So then it was like 11:30 and Lindsay still wasn't getting home till like 1 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, I should really change her before she like pisses the bed. Cause she was sleeping like right where Lindsay sleeps on the bed. And I went to change her, she pissed all over the bed.
Right in that moment?
Yeah, well, no, just like sometime before that. So then like Lindsay's like, hey, I landed. I'm like, cool, Iris pissed all over your bed, just so you know. And I was like, and I'm not changing the sheets because it's just too late. So like, so I put a towel down. I was like, my side of the bed is fine. She pissed all over your bed, just so you know.
Dude.
She was like, cool, great.
Your bed, your side
Yeah,
of the
just
bed.
so you know, it's covered in urine. So welcome home.
Last
Welcome
night,
home.
Kat scared the ever-loving shit out of me. Because I've said it
pooped the
before
bed.
that.
Purpose?
You pooped the bed?
No.
Yeah, he
Just
said
throw a
he
towel
did.
down.
Just so he did.
Kat and I've said it before. We don't always sleep in the same bed because
Right.
we
We
fight a lot.
We both have a lot of issues sleeping. Like
Are you like movers? Do you like
Yes.
you flail out?
we both move a lot.
Get a
and then
bigger bed.
Therefore, we wake each other.
Yeah,
no,
get
we
that-
have a king size bed.
No, get that Shaquille O'Neal size bed. You see that shit?
No, I
It's
haven't
got
seen
the
it.
Superman logo on it. It's round and it's like 20 feet in diameter.
It might be a bit much, but
What are the
we're
sheets
both
like?
extremely
Are they
light
custom?
sleepers, and we
How
both
big a bed do you
move
think
quite a
Vern
bit.
had?
So like, the 3 nights a week.
Think you ever got lost in it? I'm sorry, Jeremy.
This poor guy's
Fine.
taking a beating.
He's already dead, man.
Also, it's nothing to do with him being dead. He was small and he knew it.
Yeah.
Okay, he made a career
He
out of it.
accepted it.
The man did roll after roll of being beaten as a small, tiny
It
man.
really was.
What other
fine.
choice did he have?
No,
He didn't have much.
I don't think he ever went, hey, how dare you say I'm small.
Be the best of a bad
Should
situation.
have eaten his vegetables.
He's Trevor. Drank his milk.
Should have drank his milk.
So last night was one of the nights
Okay,
that I
sure,
was sleeping in another room.
Sure.
So, I fall asleep, and then Kat, I guess, had a bad dream or something, and she was like, I want to go sleep in the same bed as Jeremy. And it's like,
Yeah,
that's
so
fine.
she just comes upstairs.
That's
So
always
she
nice
just
when
came
your
upstairs.
wife decides to sleep. You know what? I'm going to throw Jeremy a bone today.
Well, like usually it's my call of like
Kat, you need to leave.
I sleep in the
feeling
same bed as Kat,
restless.
and then I wake up and I feel awful because I didn't get any sleep because I wake up constantly all night.
Because you're aware that you might reach out and
well, that's the
flail
thing.
out
No,
or
it's just
something.
that like Kat rolls
Strangle
over
her
and that wakes me up,
overnight.
and then
It's her fault.
Well, and then I
way,
wake
yes.
up and I roll over and that wakes her up.
Right.
And
Yeah.
and so
I
we
roll
just
over
sleep
and
off. So I'm like,
scream.
we just get better sleep when we're in separate beds because
Sure.
we're very light sleepers. And so, but she came up to where I was sleeping. I didn't hear her come in. But then I just happened to kind of wake up as she was standing next to the bed. So she was standing next to me,
Like a
looking down
silhouette.
at me, and I woke up and saw her.
You
I was
screamed?
like, I like threw everything off of me, like ready to attack, because I just saw a figure in front of me suddenly
So
standing
even
there.
in separate beds, you're waking each other up.
Yeah, it scared the
Terrifying.
shit out of me.
You
I
were
was,
fully awake then.
I was like, fucking hell. And she was just like, oh, I just had a nightmare. I was like, oh, okay, like, sleep here. And then
Yeah.
like we went to sleep. But like, fuck, it scared the shit out of me. I was like
An,
fully
an
awake.
adrenaline pump like that is
Oh
just gonna
god,
keep you
I
up.
couldn't go back to sleep for such a long time. But yeah.
Every night for the last like 10 days, I've had to kick my cat out of the bedroom like all night because
I didn't even know you had a cat.
yeah, kids do.
Are you
He's had it
serious?
for a
I
while.
didn't
I've
know
had him for like
you had a
2.5
follow
years.
this
That's
guy
all
on
the
Twitter?
thing- that's all the guy has. He's
have a
got
cat.
nothing else.
It's true. People love him. He's a good
Jesus.
cat. Until he pisses me off. So I have my computer setup is in my bedroom.
Okay.
Because I have a very small apartment. I just have a bedroom, living room, and a bathroom. That's it. So, and I have a shelf above the computer. and I have like my amiibos and like Star Wars figures and blah blah blah, like collectibles up there. Every single night, I hear my cat has like a certain pitch of meow. It goes meow, and that means I'm about to jump on your desk, walk on your keyboard, lean up, and then bat all your fucking shit on the ground. So as soon as he makes that meow and I hear the pitter patter on the keyboard, I'm like, nope. I throw the fucking blankets off of me, and then he knows, oh, that's my cue to run the fuck out, and I run out, and then I have to lock the door handle because the fucker can open the door.
Why don't you lock it in the first place?
Because he likes to sleep with me, and it's just like sometimes he's
I get
fine,
it.
sometimes he'll sleep through, sometimes he'll like.
I don't lock my cats out
So
either.
it sounds like
I-
an every night
I
thing.
feel
It's-
bad.
I do feel
that's
bad.
fair.
I do feel bad. And the way my apartment is set up, so I have the bedroom door is here, and then the entertainment system and the TV is here. So he'll sit on the entertainment system, which is right next to the door handle, and it's like a lever door handle, not like a knob.
And he just
so
like-
he'll just bat it, and he
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
throughout the entire night. But if I
Oh
lock
my
it,
God.
it only goes like a little bit, so I
it's
can
like
kind of yes. But on top of that is the fucking meow, and I know my fucking neighbors can hear it because he's so fucking loud.
Oh,
Gotta
really?
get rid of the neighbors.
No, like
Gotta get rid of the neighbors, man.
Booker has a noise. He has he makes a noise where he goes like, which means that he's about to attempt a jump, and I know, but he's too fat to make it. I don't know what
Whatever
jump
the
it is,
jump
but he
is.
can't make it. So I hear, and I go, I'm about to get the shit clawed out of me because he's gonna try to jump up onto the bed, miss, hit my leg, and grab it, and then I'm fucked. If I hear that noise, it's like an instant.
This is the
Listen,
video of
for
him.
me, if I hear a noise like that in my house, I assume someone's in my house and I'm gonna kill them.
There you go.
Here,
There
I don't know
was-
if this
there
will, I don't
was-
know if this will get picked up, but this is him knocking the door handle.
Okay, and
I hear the meow.
Oh yeah, it looks like a murderer coming for Andy.
It's like a
like a
fucking
ghost.
poltergeist.
yeah, just fidgeting with the handle.
Pulling it.
Oh, it didn't. But he's pulling the door handle, but it's like, fuck you, cat.
Ugh.
I don't know if you can get
Cats
close
are
up
the
on that,
worst.
but
I love them.
There was like
that's like, yeah, just like,
That's a good one.
like stop.
there was a night
Every morning.
There was a night a couple months ago. And again, this is going back to like the ghost nonsense conversation. Like, I heard a noise. And it's like, there's a million reasons for that.
There's so many explanations.
Lindsay's a maniac with that, where she's like, check the camera.
She
check
believes
the
in
camera,
fourth dimensional
check
beings,
the
so
camera.
that's what her
Yeah,
thing
it's not
is.
ghost, it's a fourth dimensional being. And there was one night where she was just like on my ass. And she's like, I heard a noise.
Nice.
And I'm just like, okay,
Great.
cool. I'm like, we got the alarm set. Like, no one's in our house.
Yeah.
You know, but then it's just like, you know, but I heard something. I'm like, okay. And then like, you know, we're in our bed and we're just like dead quiet. And then I hear like some kind of rustling, right? That's not normal.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like AC or whatever. And I'm just like, do you have the like washer and dryer on? That's like the instinct, right? And she's like, no, I don't have it running. And she's like imploring me, you gotta check. You gotta go downstairs, you gotta check. So it's like, this is, I don't know, 6 months ago or something. So it's like, there's me, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and your kids are sleeping, everybody's sleeping. And I'm like, okay, I'm going out. Let me get my gun. like I keep my gun, it's in a safe, but I keep it separate from the clip. You gotta put it, that's like,
That's standard.
It's go time. So it's like, it's in now, and now I'm walking through my house with the gun, because I'm just like, it's nothing, but if it isn't,
it's now dead.
that's why I have it.
Correct.
Right? So I'm just like, I go out of a room and I'm like listening, and I hear like some kind of like movement or something, you know what I mean? I'm looking like at the security cameras and like I don't see anything. I was like, okay, it's nothing, whatever. And I'm like slowly going downstairs. I get downstairs and I'm just like, he turned the dishwasher on. It's just like,
Did you shoot it?
I blasted it.
Now I need a new dishwasher.
I come back upstairs and I'm like, you know, like take it out, you know, take the fucking bullet in the fucking gun, take the thing out, take the bullet out, and I'm like, put it back in the clip, and I'm just like, you turned the dishwasher on, and she's like, oh yeah, I forgot. Like I turned it on before we went to bed, and I'm like, are you nuts? And then because I have the cameras, I'm like, look at this, and I pull up the video.
That's
and
the intruder.
and
It's you.
It's me walking through my house
Love it.
with a gun at 2 o'clock in the morning because the dishwasher is running. And I'm like, cool, all right.
She probably set it on a delay.
No, she
overnight.
turned it on and then went to bed and just forgot and was like, what's that? And I was just like, why?
I always set mine on delay, so
Why
it
did
always
you do
goes
this?
on like
Because
4
I'm like,
a.m.
again, I mean, all the security
All the
alarms,
alarms, the
everything's
cameras,
on, and
yeah, I
it's
know
like,
what you mean,
but what
yeah.
if they were already in the house? What if the dishes were already here? I'm just like, cool. So that was before the security system was a goddamn nightmare. It would be like,
Yeah.
I heard a squeak, check it out. And I'm just like, now usually I just show her. I'm like, there's nothing here. But, you know.
And on that bombshell.
On that bombshell.
I'll
Top
blast
tier.
you. If you're a dirty dish, I'll blast you.
You're gonna get blasted.
Just
Blast
saying.
those germs and grind them
James
off.
builds a box.
Watch out!
Where'd Ryan go?
He left about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's 5 o'clock.
5
That
o'clock.
makes
He's
It's
got
fine.
There's
My
like-
kids
there's
got
like 30
so
minutes.
Your
it's
kids
fine.
got got. You're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
right.
His-
My kids are still waiting at home.
yeah, your kids are right in your nutsack.
Yep. Just waiting.
You're waiting. You gotta watch it though, like, cause they'll pinch them going through the gate.
Yeah, they'll
dribble
be
out.
fine. They'll go
They'll
down the
dribble
shower
out.
drain or
That's a
something.
callback.
Dribble out.
Dribble out of there.
Hey,
Buckaroo.
we'll see you for 192. I won't be here. I'm gonna take the day off.
We'll be here for 92. I'll be here.
Next week?
I probably won't.
You're
be.
gonna take off Shark Week?
I mean, it's the second.
Chris Angel,
like,
mind freak.
Saturday was when
Yeah, but
it airs.
yeah.
Oh my God, say bye.
Eric,
I'm gonna throw this glass.
the one time you're here and you're getting annoyed. Oh.
Glass.